we have a new co-host. That's awesome. We have a new co-host, and I will bring in the guys now. Let's discuss it. Hey, Pharaoh, and welcome Twiggy.
Twigster.
What's up? How you guys doing?
What's up? Yes, we do stand Twiggy. I do love Twiggy. I like Rastov, and I understand why.
Forced.
Okay, here we go.
I was on Rastov's side for the whole
idea.
I was told not to be myself. I was told I needed to be a wholesome version of myself. I was told I needed to kind of keep the crazy in a little bit. That's just not me, and I wasn't happy.
I'm always told not to be myself.
And unfortunately, people liked a version of me that just wasn't me, and I just couldn't keep it going anymore. So now I'm just gonna be me.
Well, the version of me that people don't like, I'm not that version. You can like me now.
I mean,
that was the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Don't care. Bring back Devil Twiggy. Exile. Stop starting shit.
Yo, Exile knew me before I was a host. He knows how crazy I used to be.
Exile.
Y'all think I'm bad now? Y'all should have seen me when I didn't have a reason to just restrain myself.
It's a tortoise. Yeah, I like Raphael.
Yo, I didn't think about this. How is this my
No, OG Twiggy will make you cry.
OG Twiggy was bad, bro.
I've already cried.
I used to literally I used to troll people to the point where they would just leave the community, like on the regular.
Well, I will say, for every $10, for every 10 gift memberships, I will be getting a brain freeze by chugging down a slushie I got from the store. 2 of them, actually.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa!
Okay, why do these matches take so long to get into?
It's your shit internet, Glammy. Do better.
Yeah.
Don't blame that on me. Maybe it's your shit internet.
You're streaming and trying to play a game online right now. It's just too much for it to handle.
I'm like hardwired in, bro.
Okay.
And
Hardwired don't mean shit internet.
My internet's fine. Looking for 100 more players. I am
might
not
want to.
hardwired in a potato. This spud's for you, motherfucker.
Glammy, we got the computer that they took pictures of UFOs on.
All right. Sorry. This game, I'm so shit at this game. Like the Switch 2. There's got to be a way to show all 3 gameplay. Yes, I want to do that. I'm not that advanced. I'm getting better at this. We're working on it. And we just got Twiggy to the situation, so we're working as we go here.
Oh, mother of Christ.
Oh, there are so many people here. Where'd Twiggy go?
The Twiggy man left.
Oh, God. What?
Wait, did PC crash?
And he's sitting there trying to tell me the my internet shit? Girl.
I try to load back in the game. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna be the guy who reads the freaking comments.
Tragic. Real tragic.
All right, we're gonna try this.
But hey, maybe you can do it better than Leppy.
What?
Remember when we gamed with Leppy and you tried to read the comments while we were gaming?
Yeah, but that was different.
Yes. That's my purpose now. Well, that's because Leppy didn't have a fucking build, bro. I got a fucking beefy PC, okay? I can run anything. Except for Discord and games at the same time, apparently.
Well, it's taxing on the computer, man.
All right, here we go. This
that
is
looks like
happening.
no pattern baldness. It's not nice.
I never claimed to be nice.
It's not nice.
All
You should. You should. If you're not nice, you'll end up like me, and everybody will hate you.
You're not all the way hated.
I am nice, and everybody hates me.
Yeah, that's because Glammy, you're just a blonde, okay?
I'm not who?
You're just ditzy. You're just so ditzy.
You're not ditzy.
And to be fair, Glammy, I think because of the fact that people like to bully you, that's what cemented your place in the Lolcow universe. Because you can just take it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know firsthand because I've been awful to you. This is not a joke. This is not like a dramatic. I'm not dramatizing it. I'm not just like playing it up. I have been worse to Glammy than I ever was to Rastov or almost any of the hosts. Like I've given Glammy some real shit, and Glammy gives it back.
Yup.
Like Glammy is not this dumb person you guys think she is on stream. Glammy is actually kind of smart. There's actually something going on up there. Not much, but more than you think.
Not much.
I'm all
CJ
about
said
it.
dramatizing.
Dramatizing. Oh, I'm
Dramatizing,
good
like-
at that. That's my bread and butter.
The animals.
That motherfucking animals, bro.
Oh, that stuff's
forgot
so
about those.
sugary though. Like it tastes so extra.
I gotta have a little bit of sugar because I'm just so motherfucking sweet.
Now you ask Rastov.
Why?
Yo, Rastov's a little pussy ass motherfucking bitch, bro. What my feelings?
Look.
God, stop.
Me and him are cool. Me and him are cool, man.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Wow. No, leave me alone.
Look.
Oh.
I'm just glad that I found 2 people in the Lolcow universe who are willing to accept me for me. That are willing to allow me to be my crazy self. Guys, before we went live, Glammy told me that I could just be myself.
Yeah,
she
just
said she
be
wants me to be myself. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Rest.
And the minute I start to go a little too far, the minute I start to talk a little too much, both of these people know to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we know when.
Or just tune you out, because I'm good at that too by
That
accident.
too.
I don't
That's a
mean
good
to.
solution.
Now,
I don't
guys,
mean
not a lot pisses me off, but if I'm trying to say something and you're tuning me out, I'm gonna lose my cool.
What?
Go off, man. Go off.
Did you just tune me out already, Glammy?
What?
Yes.
Oh, look how veiny my...
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey.
What are you doing right now, sir?
Ooh! Oh, thank goodness.
Just losing my mind.
Are people. Too
Chat,
boring.
what do you
I'm
think we
chatting.
could do to
What
just
am I
mix
chatting?
things up? How can we mix things up? What do you guys want to see? What do you want from us? All right?
What do you want from me?
What do we have to do
Help
for you
me
to give us
help
your
you.
hard-earned money?
Yeah.
Help us help you.
Do you want to
know
see
what?
us cry?
I know what I can do. For $20 right now, I will stand up in my chair and twerk. Guaranteed, I'm gonna fall off of my chair and hurt myself. That's okay.
Lazy. I can do that.
Yeah, but Glammy, nobody wants to see you twerk. Okay. Look.
Oh, I don't want to twerk. I just stand on my chair.
I'm not trying to like brag or seem like I'm better than anybody, but like I got a fat ass, Glammy. Like
I don't want to twerk.
Juicy
Listen,
booty.
I'm married. I ain't twerking, but I'll stand on the chair.
I'm married too. You've met my wife, Glammy, in person.
Yeah, but that's your standards as far as what
Speaking
you
of
want to do in your
speaking
marriage.
of that, can you
My marriage is
believe
sacred to me. I ain't
that
twerking.
Tina has been going around telling people that my wife is fat?
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know
my wife's
this.
not fat, bro.
Aw.
Like, Glammy, you've met my wife. You can describe my wife to the audience, or at least your first impression of her.
She's
What did you
nice.
think of my wife?
She's really nice.
But is she fat?
I don't think so. But that's only my
You
opinion.
don't think so? Am I fat, Glammy?
No.
Am I fat?
No.
Hold on, don't talk yet. My earbuds fell out of my ear.
Sorry, too late, I talked.
I really don't want to miss out on this. I'm gonna get FOMO.
No, you were not
That
fat.
can't-
Speaking of Rastov, he is in chat right now.
Oh,
That's
hey,
fine.
Rastov.
He's saying, I want to see
All right,
versus,
Twiggy.
and also says, I was manager for half a day and was glorious, LOL.
If you're also going to get trolled by me because I'm not holding
Oh,
you back.
I really liked Rastov as being the manager. He was really nice. He was super kind.
I mean, he's still manager right now. Just,
So I don't have to try like worry about like the
All right.
dynamic. I don't have to worry about losing the show because I'm upsetting my co-host. So now I'm gonna go full troll mode, bro, and you're not gonna be able to handle it.
man, Lord.
I think those I think that I like weapons as far as like I think they're really cool. Like, you know those people that have displays of the weapons. Rastov says, I like you before we were on the show, Twiggy. I liked you for most of the time we were on a show. I think you'll do great on gaming. Oh, Rastov, that's nice. And Glammy and Farrah are dedicated.
sorry.
Yes, thank you, Rastov.
Despite the fact that you're a pussy ass bitch, and I'm just saying that because it's funny to me. I don't like I don't actually mean any hate. Except I do. But like I don't have an issue with you. I think you deserve Aussy from like it's like I said, but I was also told that I had to fight for it. So I was gonna fight for it, right? If I'm put in this position where I have to defend myself, I'm gonna defend myself.
Wait.
That's all there was to it. There was no disrespect meant or anything like that. I had to defend myself.
Wait, you just said that. So if you didn't want to fight for it, why didn't you say no? Let him have
Because
it.
I don't give up, Glammy.
But you did
I also
give up,
don't
though.
like. I'm not like you, right? I don't have morals holding me back. I don't have my feelings holding me back. If I have something I'm supposed to do, I'm doing it.
Wait a minute.
Right? If I'm told to fight for something, I'm fighting for it. I don't care about anybody's feelings.
But even
I'm just gonna do it.
Wait a minute, but even Keemstar said that you gave up by the time you got to Fat Camp, and you even agreed. So what do you mean you don't give up?
I didn't give up like that. It's just that I didn't give up on the show, right? I still had faith in the show. I gave up on myself. I had no faith in myself. I was just being told all of these different things from people that I trusted, and they were telling me that like I just need to get out of it while I can. It's going downhill. The numbers are going down, and I just need like I'm the problem. And like when you hear that, you don't like.
Well, see, that's the
I don't
difference
know.
between you and me. I've been told that, and I'm like, fuck it, we'll run this bitch in the ground, keep fighting, keep
Well, I
going.
mean, it just depends
And I just
because
had
like
fire.
I'm also being told by a lot of the community that stuff is being said about me, like from my co-host, but I don't know if I can believe it or not, right?
Yeah.
So I chose not to believe it for most of it, but then I had multiple people message me and tell me the same exact things. Well, it's not even that they messaged me; they would tell me just straight up in VCs in front of other people, and I didn't know what was true because if I have multiple people telling me the same thing that was said to them, then the more people who are saying it, the more likely it is that it's true, right?
Oh, fuck off.
So I was confused.
Yeah.
I get confused sometimes.
Well,
it happens.
it does.
I'm not gonna apologize.
It does.
Like, I don't.
I've had
I don't like apologies. I think they're gay. In a non-derogatory manner. But I also still think that like when it comes to this, when you break out of the LCU, I don't think that people outside of the LCU are going to be as loyal and supportive as the people in the LCU,
Oh, I
right?
don't-
And the reason I think this is because like the LCU just receives crazy support,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah.
Like a
Right.
show like Lolcow Aussy, for example, back a month and a half, 2 months ago, was the 4th top earning show in the United States of America when it was only receiving less than 800 views per episode for the most part because of how loyal the people who watch are, because of how supportive they are, and that's just insane to me.
No, I don't.
It made it worse because like I'm in situations where I'm supposed to like be sporadic, think on my feet, defend myself, but I can't think. It's just not there, and you can tell the difference clearly. Like if you just go watch like any of the shows from last week, I'm just not there, like at all. I'm just completely out of it, and it's because of how sick I've been. Other than that, what can we do to improve your mood, Devin?
Help us help you.
Should I twerk in my chair? I was gonna do it for 20, but I'll do it for free for you.
Sure, Twiggy, you do whatever.
Twerk in your chair.
Make him big screen, Glammy.
Oh, that's,
Oh my god.
that's not twerking. That's just jumping in your chair and shaking your butt.
Did you make him big screen, Glammy?
That was self-inflicted, Twiggy.
Did
See, like twerk it like, well, I can't twerk because I'm married. I'm not allowed. That's
Okay, Twiggy, that's enough. That's enough.
hey,
Twiggy.
Look at the amount of cat hair on my shirt,
Oh,
bro.
God,
This
that
is what
is-
it's
We
like
have
having
cats.
6
That is
cats.
very close.
you have 6 cats?
I'll tell.
I have 6 cats.
Damn.
I love animals more than people.
Sorry, it went too
There's just
fast.
there's something about animals, like they're not going to go out of their way to disrespect you, and animals not going to talk back to you, and animals they're almost as pure as it gets, right? They run off of just instinct, right? They run off of their programming, and yet they're still loving, they're still sweet, right?
True.
It just blows me away, like especially with the cats, right? Because I was never a cat person, not until about 3 years ago when my wife and I were just beginning to date, and then she ended up getting a cat because she just living alone, she wanted some kind of company, right?
Right.
But once like I developed a bond with that cat, I fell in love with cats because I always thought they were this mischievous, like unloving animal. Like I've always been a dog person, but with how loving each and every one of my cats are, I just like.
Yeah.
If anything ever tried to hurt one of my cats, bro, I would destroy it. Like,
well, we would.
Like, if somebody's pet came into my yard, I had to choose between it and my cat, or I'm choosing my cat, and I don't care what I have to do to defend my animals.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, and
Like,
that's how you should. That's what you should do when you love your
and
cats.
like it was kind of hard to do it, but there was a time where like one of my neighbor's dogs kept on getting out, and he just kept on messing with my cats, and I told my neighbor, I'm like, the minute he puts his mouth on my cat, bro, it's over.
Why would he put his
And I
mouth
don't-
on your cat?
No,
His
the
dog.
Oh, the dog.
When the minute the
sorry.
dog put its mouth on my cat, it was over.
All I heard was my
Right?
neighbor and then put mouth on his cat. I'm like,
Yeah,
why are you putting? Okay, I got it now.
And it would break my heart. It would literally kill me to like harm an animal, right?
Yeah.
But I have to, I'd have to make that choice. I grew up on a farm, and we would have possums come and just take our chickens away. Like, they just rip their heads off, or they just take the chicken whole, right? And at one point, I had to shoot one of them, and it was
God.
it was awful. I hated it. I would have rather just box him up and bring
Okay,
him somewhere
that's
else.
making me depressed. Farrah, do you want to play?
Sorry,
Fortnite? Do you want to play
farm
Fortnite?
life.
Um.
Look, some of us are unemployed. Some of us don't have any other forms of revenue. Okay, this is all we got. I'm not one of those people. I actually do a bunch of side work outside of the Lolcow universe. I have a passion for fixing cars. If you ever have car troubles, feel free to DM me. I will help you over.
We can actually talk about our first topic too, if you guys want.
You know, honestly, Twiggy, you and Wings should do car channels.
Buddy, I ain't working with Wings, bro. I don't know if you know this, but me and Wings, we're kind of like beefing right now.
Do you guys?
You haven't squashed the shit yet?
Squash this
That
shit.
was a
He
pretty-
fucking beat the shit out of his
That's a
wife.
pretty big.
No,
thing to
I meant you and him with the whole video thing. I thought like maybe he would say, oh, you know what, Twiggy did the right thing by showing the clip to
No,
the
he'd
kid.
never say that because he doesn't think he has a problem.
I
He
think
thinks that
Devin-
he thinks this is just something that just happened and he should just be forgiven for it because it was a one-off thing, or well, technically a two-off thing. But it happened twice in 1 week, bro.
Yeah,
If it's
that
not
was
a pattern
fucked up.
yet, it's becoming a pattern. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm not going to apologize like him and Kelly requested me.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that part I didn't know.
Yeah, they say that I need to apologize for releasing a video of him fucking hitting his wife. I'm not apologizing. I think you're a piece of shit. I think you deserve to fail. Yeah. I mean, fame in general is just hard, right? But at the end of the
Wait, where are
day,
you,
if you're going to put yourself out in the public like that,
Yeah. Go ahead. What happened? Farrah, are you stuck too?
No, I'm trying to invite Pirate in here.
I think
Wait.
Twiggy's.
can you guys still hear me? Because
Yeah,
my
look at this.
it's
Look at this, bro.
You can do squads.
Look at this.
There's squads.
Oh my God, his.
Your camera's loading.
Yeah, his
Is
camera.
Devin sleeping?
Yeah.
Is
I
Devin
think
sleeping?
Devin's sleeping.
Okay. If you want to do a Devin TTS stream, send in one of them $20 donos, and then we'll let Twiggy read out loud for him.
So, but the whole thing with
What's
the
this?
whole thing that was going on with Justin Bieber is really incredibly sad, and he's had struggles so much through that whole entire thing where he's been shipped off with Usher, and then after Usher, Usher gave him to P Diddy, and then after that, he ended up like he's never been the same since. And
I mean, I thought it was all alleged with him and did.
what happened?
Twiggy, what are you doing?
My computer just black screen.
What is happening? Why is this? Okay.
I open up Fortnite and my computer black screens. This is my camera, by the way. Say hello to
So
my camera. And my
web
lighting.
tech.
It's time to carry this shit. Let's go,
Twiggy,
guys.
what are you showing? What?
Dude, Mr. Bass just fucking called me, bro.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Mr. Basic. Why?
Wait,
For
what?
what?
I don't know. No idea.
Oh.
He probably wants me to get back at Keemstar. He probably saw that I got fired and wants to get back
Oh
at
my
Keem.
God, these
Oh,
detractors
no.
are ridiculous. Like we're
That-
still working for him. Jesus.
That reminds me. Have you seen those 20v1 videos? You know, with the whole dating thing. You know, it's one guy and then 20 girls through.
What is it?
No.
Those 20v1 dating shows.
No.
Watch a block on something like that.
Yeah, that's it. So one day I followed this guy. His name's Lamar something. They fucking got Joshua blocked for a 20v1. I'm thinking y'all are literally using this man for fucking views right now. Like, damn.
I mean,
That's
that's
what
what
the whole
everybody
thing
does
was.
with Josh.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's,
know, but
that's-
like,
Everybody uses him. He doesn't understand what's going on.
I know, but like,
And he's not
Like,
getting
I
the
saw
revenue
it's
he
not
should
just
be
that,
either.
Blamey.
He's not getting the money
It's
he's
not-
supposed to be either. Fucking.
it's not just that he doesn't understand it, right? But even if he did understand it, he just wouldn't care. Like, Josh is a very broken person.
yeah.
When his mom died of cancer, it broke him. That's what caused the downfall that you're seeing. That's what caused him to get into drinking and all of this. There's a clip, and I've had a hard time finding it recently, but there's a clip of him in the back of a taxi or an Uber where he's just talking about like his mom dying and how that broke him and how he drinks to just dull the pain.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like I've talked to Josh a good amount in person. Well,
Oh,
on the
wow.
phone, right? And he's just like, he's not a dumb guy.
Right.
It's so sad seeing what goes on on the streams and stuff because that's just like there's more to him than that.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. And to have
Like,
that,
he
that guy
has-
just use him and just
Yeah.
take advantage
And
of
then
him is just so angry.
Josh is a passionate person. Josh used to have hobbies. He used to have things
We're
that he was
gonna
like,
have to
very
let you
passionate about.
So-
Like, he was very into photography. When I talked to him, it was really before all the crash outs and anything like that happened. And he was telling me about his photography business he was trying to start up and how passionate he was about like taking pictures and just showing the beauty of the world.
Yeah.
And then his mom died.
Oh, that's awful.
And so, how long after she died did he meet Mr. Bass?
I think it was a few years. I don't remember what year she died off the top of my head. I think when I started talking to him, it may have been after his mom died. I'm not really sure. I just know that once he was old enough to drink, he just like when he turned 18, or maybe he was under 21. He went on a cruise, and where he went, he was old enough to drink, and that's what started it all.
Oh, wow.
Right? But with Mr. Based, like when him and Mr. Based met, it was Mr. Based literally stalking his New York tour on the street. He was just walking up to him, literally getting on his knees, begging for Josh, a bigger creator, to help out a smaller creator. Like that's how their dynamic started. Was
Jeez.
Jason, Mr. Based, harassing him.
That's
and,
awful.
And just following him around, constantly asking him, you know, to help out a smaller channel. And then eventually it worked. If you guys want to talk about it in the future, I can get on my buddy Alex, who's like made documentaries of both.
Oh yeah,
of them in
I know who
person
he is.
again.
He's the one that came on Lolcow
Yeah.
Live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that got assaulted by Mr. Base, right?
Yeah. He's 100% down to come on and say what I do. So if you guys want him on, I'm down.
Like,
Zeron Zero says, how the mighty have fallen. The imposter syndrome finally caught up with Twiggy. You deserve everything you get, Snake.
Oh,
Damn.
come on, guys.
To say that guy's just retarded and a pathetic waste of life, or would that be too far? Like, am I allowed to respond like that to the hate, or is that just too much?
Say whatever you want to say.
No, you're allowed.
High
Hop
power
off,
rate.
Queen. Go.
like, go ahead, Twiggy.
Oh no, that was all I had to say.
How you feel?
Like I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I don't care
Is
if
he
Aiden
spending
Ross.
his money to say this? I'm not
I
really
just
looking
read
at
it.
$5.
I had to wait for a lull in the
$5
conversation
Canadian.
because the conversation was going, and I didn't want to sit there and interrupt them, so I waited for them to stop and kind of have a lull. But I did read it. Thank you so much, Zeron Zero.
Yeah, I just think like I just want to know, like, was that worth it? Was it worth $5 to tell me something that genuinely I don't care about? Like, we've already been over this. Like, I've been saying it since the beginning. I do not feel anything, right, except for joy. So whenever you make a comment like that, if it's supposed to bother me, you're not really fulfilling your goal. All you're doing is giving me money, and I'm fine with that.
So then just
But
say
I just-
thank you.
I should, but that's not as fun because I like getting reactions out of other people, right?
said
I
worth
like
it,
to
yeah.
make people feel negative things.
Let's take
Glenn.
turns marking.
Grateful.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
good, Lemmy. Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
it.
His ego
I guess
can't
what I was
take
saying
it.
before is that it sucks when you see people that you actually care about as creators just do the immoral shit, like, you know, like doing to Josh, and then yeah, it's just fucked up.
I mean, it's weird for me too. Like, I know I'm not the most immoral person, right? But like, it's very clear to see that this is somebody who's going through something, and he's also like when I knew Josh, when I talked to Josh, he was that very wholesome character on TikTok, right? This is before any of the drinking went
alcohol?
down. Yeah, this is before he had ever had a controversy.
So how did you get to
right?
meet him, or like get to? how did you get there? Like how did we?
I hopped in one of his live streams one day, and it just kind of went from there, and then we streamed a few times together.
Pharaoh.
Oh, shit.
I've streamed on TikTok a lot, right?
Okay.
Like
Here, Pharaoh.
I have a TikTok account that has like I think
Pharaoh.
almost like 10 million views or something like
Pharaoh,
that.
get over here.
So it wasn't big at all, right? I only had like 11,000 followers, I think, but it was big enough for people to like kind of talk to me, or give me their time of day, and that's how I got to talk to Josh.
Oh wow. Let's all listen to Twiggy stalking his ego again. Well, I mean,
I know a
part
streamer.
of who he is. It's all right. We'll let him do it.
I know a streamer that was on a show that I really loved called Lolcow Aussy, and god damn,
What?
I miss those streams.
I don't.
Jeez, it was just like
I was
yesterday.
not allowed to be myself on those streams. I was constantly controlled, and I hated it.
Yeah, I
Wait.
understand that. I don't. I mean,
Like,
if you
it
felt that
sucked
way,
because
I'm not
you're
agreeing.
doing-
But I'm saying if you felt that way, because I've felt that way before, and it's hard to work like that.
You're doing something that should be the best thing you ever do with your life, right?
Right.
Like, it's a situation that not a lot of people are put in, but you're constantly made to feel miserable because you're told that like who you are, people aren't going to like. Like, I'm constantly being told I need to change. I need to put out a version of myself, right?
Come on, guys.
By everybody. And it was for every time that I would try to make those changes, then I would be told, well, you need to change again, right? Where did my camera
I
go?
don't know.
Um,
Yeah.
so like I tried to come into it as myself, right? Well, actually, our first streams, I was not myself. Like our little test streams, because I was immediately told, like Rastov immediately let me know that like me being me made him uncomfortable. So I came in with a different energy. But by the time that our first stream really happened, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna do something crazy, and they're either gonna like it or they're gonna hate it. So that's why I had that knife at the ready. That's why the whole knife incident really happened in the first place.
Now, this is why you had
And then I
Sonic
saw
on
how
there
that
too,
went.
right?
Yeah, and I saw how that went, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should be this calm fake version of myself. Maybe I should just put on a character. And I did it for a while, and that's why people liked me, is because I was a fake version of myself. But I don't want people to like me for somebody that I'm not, right? Because
Right.
then they're not liking me. They're liking some version of myself that just takes constant work to put up, and I'm just not doing that anymore. I got done. And like when I got to Fat Camp, it would be hard to fake that at Fat Camp.
Guys, I'm up here.
Because not only would I be doing it on
Yeah,
camera for
come
2
on.
hours at a time, I would be doing it all day, every day
Yeah.
around people. Eventually, people at Fat Camp are going to realize who the real me is, right? And I am more cordial. I am nicer in person than I am here online.
Yeah, I thought you were
right?
really
That's just
nice when I
because
met you.
it's a different situation. But Glammy, have I not like besides when we've like done stuff on the shows, when I've come at you on shows, have I not always been nice to you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you've always been nice to me.
Yeah, it's and like people, Zarin, you're spamming our chat, bro. You're just completely obsessed, and it's not healthy.
That's
right?
all right. If you want to
But
spam
can
it,
say,
money, you can do it.
you can say what you want about my ego, but the truth is I really don't have an ego. I'm just fucking with people online. I'm trying to get reactions out of you, and you commenting proves that it works because I'm getting those reactions that I want. I love the negativity. I've said it since the beginning. I love the hate. And you are giving it to me. You're giving me exactly what I want.
If you want to do food, you can go, but then come back. Like, but leave your camera.
I'm gonna come back. I'm not just walking away.
Yeah, I'm already causing problems.
I know, that's crazy. I was like,
That's crazy. Day one.
I can't stand that shit. Like, you're doing a show. Like, stay with the show, bro.
I'm getting this chest, Pharaoh. You're not getting this chest. Oh my.
I already.
Glammy, you act like you weren't doing this show without me before today, right?
I
You
know.
can walk away, make food,
I don't
it'll be
know,
fine.
I just-
Nobody will notice I'm gone. I don't contribute anything, Glammy. I'm not entertaining. I offer nothing.
Whatever.
I bring nothing to the table. I'm just here.
Alright.
I'm here because King felt bad for me. What do you want from me?
All right, whatever. Do you?
Twiggy.
That's not professional, but sure.
Mic
Oh,
drop. Mic drop.
God.
Mic
It's
drop.
not professional, but sure.
I have never been professional in my life.
Is Resto still in the
Also,
chat?
I have no
I
idea.
don't care.
She's a Moz, it probably is.
Are you gonna walk away at any point during this 24 hours? Or are you gonna
I'm
stay
gonna
on camera the whole
try
time?
so hard not to, unless I have to go to the bathroom. Then that one might be tricky.
Do you do meth
like,
or cocaine?
What?
Do you do meth or cocaine?
Me? I don't do anything
Yeah.
like that. Why?
Because you
Guys,
just say you never
come here,
sleep.
come
You've
here,
always
come
got so much energy. Every time I was around you at Fat Camp, you had so much energy. I was wondering who your dealer was.
I don't have a dealer.
called crackhead energy.
Excuse you. I do not do drugs.
Guys.
I just I have a lot of energy.
Look, I just know there's a lot of pills being passed around at Fat
Oh
Camp.
my
I didn't know.
God,
Oh
you were
my
on that.
God,
Shut your
What?
Twiggy.
goddamn mouth.
Guys,
That's
I'm not gonna
not
say
even
anymore,
a thing.
right?
Oh my God.
But people always want to talk about me and what I do, right? And even stuff
Twiggy.
that
I'm
hasn't happened on the
so
show.
pissed I
Guys,
died.
did you know there was more than one person handing out narcotics at Fat
What are you
Camp?
talking
And nobody
about?
knew? What am I talking about? Same person
Twiggy,
who called
don't-
my wife fat.
Don't do this.
What are you
Oh, I'm doing
doing?
it. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you
Oh, I'm
doing
just
right
spilling the beans. Is that a problem? Am I not
No,
allowed to
Here,
talk about things that
let
are
me-
true?
saying false
med kit.
things.
I'm not saying false
Yeah,
things.
I never saw any of that.
Use the medkit. Let me.
Medkit.
You
Oh,
never
right.
saw any of that?
I have the
did.
medkit.
I did.
That's
Because you didn't see it doesn't mean it's not true.
Here's some
Oh
Glammy.
my God, what are
Mini
you
cup.
doing, bro? All right,
Twiggy.
go get food.
He's exposing people. That's all it is.
Go get food.
It's the LCU.
Go get food. You know,
Oh,
don't
no, I think I want to stay around for a little.
fucking tear down our
Holy
brand, bro. I'm not
shit.
standing for that shit.
How is us being honest and just saying what happened? What's real tearing down the brand?
The only way with the pickaxe.
Hi, Xiley.
$10 dono. Hey Xiley,
Hey, I have a question.
Sure.
what's up?
I heard Twiggy was crashing out.
Wasn't
Not
really,
really.
crashing as more as he's like saying a bunch of things that don't make any sense. He was saying that that was more than one person giving out certain things, and that didn't happen.
Like what certain things?
Drugs.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
Meryl.
and that's
Oh, well.
that's what I'm saying. That didn't happen. Like I don't know what
Oh my
that
God.
like why.
So Twiggy's on here talking shit? Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Not enough to get me in trouble, but that's what I'm seeing.
Okay,
Just
well,
trying to play Fortnite.
stuck with Twiggy in Purgatory, so good luck.
Thank you. No, like now Twiggy's here if you wanna.
Twiggy,
Oh,
what are you
God.
on here quote unquote crashing out for? What are you crashing out about? I was told
I'm
you
not
were
crashing out. No, people take things too seriously,
Oh.
which is exactly why I was doing it.
Oh,
I am currently up here just shit stirring, which is what I
oh,
do.
what are you
It's not
shit
crashing out.
stirring about?
Yeah.
Oh, there's multiple different things.
Yeah. Why don't you tell her
Like what,
specifics?
Twiggy? Yeah, tell me specifics.
Oh, just stuff about Fat Camp, stuff about.
What
Honestly, I
about
don't even
that,
remember.
Twiggy?
Oh, I think I said Roxy wasn't the only one handing out pills. The pills were being handed out.
Oh.
And who are you talking
Oh
about
no,
with that?
no, no, no.
Don't know. People will have to assume, or maybe I'm making it up.
You are making it up, motherfucker.
Why would you do
Go to
that,
lobby.
though, Twiggy?
All right. Yeah,
Because somebody decided to insult my wife, and if you're gonna insult my wife, I'm gonna put out stuff. I'm gonna put stuff out there.
Oh.
Wait, who insulted your wife? I didn't insult your
Yeah.
wife. I like your
Well,
wife. She was
no,
a very beautiful
Xiley,
young lady.
Xiley, I can disagree with you. I cannot like you, right? But I still respect you.
Yeah,
And
that's why
I know you
would
would never.
say
Would
bad
never
about your wife.
this has nothing to
because-
do with you. It's just like
Oh.
no, you have nothing to do with this. I haven't done any
Someone
shit
else.
talking about you. Not tonight. Maybe in the future. In a lot
Who
of the
is
past,
this?
but not tonight.
Who's the Toon Link? Is that Pirate?
That's me.
Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, well, the thing is like, why are you saying things that is not right? To tear down.
What do you mean they're not right?
You're
What's not
saying-
right about
you're
it?
saying things about like that pills were being distributed, whatever you said. That's not even the case, and you're tearing down.
It is. I
our
literally had
brand.
somebody ask me if I wanted Adderall.
What are you talking
Yo,
about?
Twiggy.
This is our brand.
Just because you weren't there doesn't mean it didn't happen. I was asked if I wanted Adderall. I said no.
I never had that
Oh.
issue. There's never that
And
wasn't
I
the
was
issue.
there when other people were asked. That's all I'm saying. If people want to talk about my wife, like, you just
Nobody's
gotta remember,
talking about
I
your
was there. I
wife.
saw things.
Who is talking
No,
about
no.
your wife?
No, earlier in the stream, Twiggy did say that someone at Fat Camp insulted his wife, and we don't got to go there and say who it was if you don't want
It's
to.
not just that they insulted her, right? It didn't even have anything to do with the fact that she doesn't have legs. They're just going on their stream talking about how my wife is fat.
Ready up, everyone.
And like she saw that, she was very hurt by that.
Well, we're
Right?
trying to invite Twiggy into the game. What's
And
your
like-
Fortnite
oh.
account? Oh,
But wait,
Give me a second.
somebody said your wife is fat. She's
Yes.
not fat.
I know she's not, but that's what's out there, right? And it hurt her feelings. And like I genuinely do not care about like most people, but I very much care about her.
I know
Right?
you do,
Yeah,
but I mean, she was like super nice. I liked her.
She
wife.
was.
She was like
But if
sweetheart.
you're gonna like try to hurt her, I'm gonna destroy you. I don't give a shit how far I have to take it.
Yeah, but who
Right?
is
If I ruin your
doing
career,
that?
ruin your career. If I ruin my career, I do not care, right? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that actually means anything to me. That's just the reality of it.
But okay, Twiggy, I have a question.
Mhm.
Do you think this is the right place to say something about that? I mean, all
Yeah.
that you're talking
Mhm.
about.
Of course, because if you're gonna talk about my wife publicly, I'm gonna talk about your issues publicly. Why wouldn't I?
Well, then who are you talking
That's
about?
my question.
I mean, if you're
Maybe
gonna.
don't play dumb. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Who are you talking
Twiggy.
about? That's my question.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna.
talking about
leave
the only
because I'm
person
way
in the
too fucking
community
drunk for this.
Who
I'm
has
way
ever
too drunk for this.
physically
You're drunk?
threatened to harm me? I'm talking
Yeah.
about Tina. I don't give a shit. Like I'm talking about Tina, the same person who threatened to actually
Oh
harm me in
my
real life.
God.
Talking about Tina. Don't care.
You got- You gotta bring her in your watch.
That's fine.
Tina, you're more than welcome to come in here. I never had a problem with
Christ.
that. Tina,
No, I never had a problem with Tina.
Listen. But like, she just said, like, as soon as I met her, she was like, "Let's throw her in the lake" or something like that. But other than that, she was like pleasant. Like, she didn't really talk to me,
Tina.
and I didn't really talk to her much. But she never went out of her way to be mean or anything like that. Like, she was cordial. She even let me pet her dog. Like, I respect her. I don't have any problem with her. I've never seen her do anything like that.
Well, Tina, even before like the whole "my wife doesn't have legs" things,
And
right?
she doesn't even
Tina,
like
anytime it was convenient, she would come out and like try to like shit talk, which is fine, right? But you've got to be able to take it, and she can take it. But at one point, she legitimately threatened to harm me because of the whole my wife has legs thing, and that was fine. I was still fine with that. I still liked Tina. I was still watching Queens. I still had a lot of respect for her and what she does, and I still do to a certain extent, right? But if you're gonna put stuff out there about my wife, somebody who has nothing to do with any of this universe, somebody who I've tried to keep away from all of this, it's
But
harmful.
how much? Okay, wait, Twiggy. All right, now listen. This is coming from someone that I like your wife. Okay, I may not like you much, but I do like her. She was really, really nice. Okay, and you know that because I genuinely had good talks with her. You were right there when I had them. All right, but didn't you kind of bring your wife into this universe by lying to people about her not having legs?
I mean, I guess you can say that, but I'm also not the one who made that up. That was something that was going across the Discord way before I ever
Yeah, but at the
became
same
a part of
time,
it.
you kind of ran with it.
Yeah, I did, but also it's just not real. Like, that's not my wife. That's just some made-up figure,
Well, no,
right?
I get what you're saying, but that's still bringing your wife into it. Even though you were going with the meme that she had no legs, that's still bringing your wife into the content.
Well, I mean, even if I say I'm married, right? That's just bringing like my wife into the content. That's letting people know that like just wearing my ring on stream, right? People are gonna see that, they're gonna start wondering things, right? It's not really, in my opinion, that much different.
I think it's very different. I think it's hugely different. Like saying that you're married to then like feeding into trolls that are saying that your wife has no legs and then going with it and then lying about it to everyone. That's completely different than, hey, I'm
it's still
married.
a problem. Okay, that's fine, right? But also at the end of the day, like these are just normal podcasts. These are shows, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have the wrong mentality. But ever since I started watching Lolcow Live, like from the beginning, right? I didn't care what was real, what wasn't. If it's entertaining, that's all that mattered to me, right?
Yeah.
And I thought the story about my wife not having legs. I thought the fact that somebody just came up with that and like it just went from there. I thought that was hilarious.
I never thought it was funny, and you ran with it.
I never thought about the fact that people would actually like sympathize with that because I don't sympathize with anything. So it just wasn't a thought in my head. Like my lighting just
Wait,
died.
you went okay. I was about to say your screen went black, but it was your light that went out.
It's just I need to replace it.
But then the other thing is, but by doing that, you did bring her into it. Xiley is right though. So either way,
yes, but I've never
you still brought her into
I've never talked about anything more than like the fact that she doesn't have legs. And also, we need to remember, and you can go back and watch the streams, like watch them from the beginning. I never brought that up. Like I never really talked about my wife not having legs. It was always something that was brought up, and then I bounced off of it, right? Like I was not the first person to bring that up on the streams.
Well, I mean, it's kind of amazing to hear that a 20-something-year-old man is with a like. Let's just think about the whole thing, okay?
Yeah.
It would be amazing to hear the story of a 20-some-year-old man who just get married. I'm drunk, so give me a second. Who just gets married to a woman, and then on like the end of their honeymoon or whatever. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Don't cut me off yet. All right. And then at the end of their honeymoon or whatever when it was that she lost both of her legs, and that you're still with her. A lot of 20-some-year-old men would leave in that situation.
Well, I
okay,
think,
so
for one,
being that, I think a lot of people brought it up because they were so amazed that you were supposedly with this woman who had no legs.
Yeah, and I tried to make it to work. For one, I changed the story multiple times. Right, the story was not consistent. It was not consistent intentionally.
Yes, because you're a
right?
bad liar, Twiggy.
No, it's not that. It would have been easy. It would have been easy to keep up.
The DM you gave me, I completely forgot about that fucking bro. I would have so thrown that DM at you if I ever remembered it. And I was
wanted
thinking,
you to.
I know, and I forgot. I was a fucking idiot. Oh my god, the one time I had a piece of information in my back fucking pocket and I forgot it was in there. I feel so bad about not
Why
getting on my
I
game.
gave you the information.
I
wanted
know,
to get out.
but I was thinking to myself, this motherfucker keeps changing the goddamn story. Like, why doesn't people realize this is a fucking
I was
lie? It
changing the
has to be a
story
lie.
intentionally. Like I started out the story because like the way the story started out after like I think it was Ghostbusters or somebody who made up the story, right? But like people asked me how the accident happened, and I was like, well, it was actually two separate incidents,
Well,
right?
you told
She
me
lost her
it was
legs on a
an
roller
escalator.
coaster.
Okay,
Yeah,
you told me
that's
it was
the original story.
escalator. I even looked up points of people losing their legs on escalators.
It's weirdly
and it happened
common.
Before.
It's weirdly common.
I
I didn't know about that when I went with all of this. I thought that was like something that was just like absurd, right?
Yeah.
But also the story didn't start out like that. Like by the time we talked about it, yes, that's where the story was. But the story started out as like she lost one leg on a drop zone, right? Like one of the rides that like dramatically drops, right?
Yeah.
And then a few months later, she lost the other leg in an escalator incident. It was
Wait,
completely
you
unrelated.
had her lose her legs in two different
Yes,
instances?
because it's not believable. I didn't think anybody would actually believe it, but then people believe that,
But
and
they
then
believed it,
somebody.
Twiggy, and people actually looked up to you thinking, look at this nice young man
They
that's
shouldn't.
20-something years
And-
old that stuck with his
And
wife
I was
who has
stupid.
no legs.
I was dumb because I told people not to look up to me. I told people that I was a vile person. I
real
told people I was
talk, bro.
evil. Like from the
Well,
beginning, I
yeah,
told people
you
I'm a
are.
sociopath. Nobody believed me. Everybody thought that it was some character.
I
and then I was
tried,
told.
and nobody fucking believed me for the longest time about you being a sociopath. But guess what, bitches? Xiley was
Even you at one point, unless I'm mistaken, even you at one point like claimed that me being a sociopath was like a character, and that's just not really me. But that's just me. Like I don't know any other way to be.
Okay, Twiggy, when I said that, that's before I realized that you are actually a sick son of a bitch.
Yes, and I've been honest about it.
But here's the sad thing, Twiggy. The shit that you're going down and the road that you're going down, you are going to have a ridiculous fucking crash out, and it's going to burn you so bad. And you know what the sad thing is I want to see you fucking change that shit, because that's not the way to fucking go, bro.
That's not. But it's also like, it's just me, right? Like, how do you expect me to just like start feeling things, right? I've been dealing with this my whole life. People are telling me that like I don't operate like a normal human. I need to feel more. I need to be more invested in things, but that's just not me, right? But also, how am I going to crash out when most crash outs are caused by like people getting emotional? It's about people caring about things, but I just don't care.
I think you, like a lot of people, don't understand what emotions are, and you actually have emotions because the crash outs you have had, they're actually emotions. Guess what? Anger.
How many of them are real?
True.
I don't know, Twiggy, because it's barely to know what.
Give me an example of like a
you
crash
lie
out, and I'll
about
just let
so
you know.
much. You lie about so much. You manipulate so much. It's hard to believe. Like if you told me the sky is blue, I'm gonna look up at the sky to make sure it's blue and not purple, because I can't believe a word that comes out of your fucking mouth, bro.
I've also told people from the beginning I don't take things seriously. I don't care about things. I like just don't believe anything I say. As long as it's entertaining, that's fine. Just don't take it seriously.
Okay, well here's the problem. Here's the problem, and this is what I've been trying to tell you. Okay, no matter whether you're playing a character or you're just being yourself on the internet, there is a line of trust that the viewers are going to have with that character or person they're seeing on there, and you completely broke the trust of the people.
I agree. I don't disagree, and I realize that now. At the time, I didn't realize it. I literally like I was very stupid, as we can all agree on, right? I literally thought that people, like when I told people like this is who I am, people would just believe me. I didn't think people would think it was an act, right? I also told people, like I told the community that you shouldn't take me seriously. Just look at me as entertainment. That's all. I'm a court jester, right? I'm not here to be taken seriously, and like I understand why. Like I thought about it a lot. I've talked to my wife, because my wife is my conscience, basically, if that makes any sense.
No,
right?
I've met her.
She's nice. She's really nice. And then if it took her,
she was very nice.
If it took her to tell you, if it took her to tell you that scaring Roxy was bad, and you still didn't feel, it took her like.
With that situation, I saw it as preposterous that somebody like, I mean, yes, it is called like a.
I think what it boils down to, Twiggy, is, and I don't know how else to put this, but you try too hard.
Well, I did try too hard.
You're not very relaxed with what you do, and it just doesn't flow from you. You try so hard that it comes off offensive.
It does, and I've always been offensive for one. That's just been my history on the internet since 2018.
You can be offensive. There's nothing wrong with being offensive. There's plenty of creators out there offensive, but when you get into try hard mode, your audience is going to look at you and go, "Fuck you, you're a fucking buster."
I agree.
That's exactly what happened.
But I also like it wasn't always that way, and we can all agree on that. I wasn't always a try hard.
No, you wasn't a try hard, and when you started becoming a try hard, you fucking suck.
I'm told constantly that I don't offer anything. I'm not bringing anything to the table. I'm not putting in any work. So I kind of like overcorrected, and I tried to be somebody that I'm just not.
You over fucking corrected, you dumb fuck.
And I've never denied that. But like when I say that, then
but then you tripled down. You tripled.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, you tripled down a lot of stuff.
You tripled down. You did not admit to that, bro.
No, you didn't.
You didn't understand when people were telling you were tryharding too much. You actually fought that accusation, because I remember telling you were being a fucking tryhard and you tried to fight me on it.
Yeah, and like I had it pointed out to me that like this is the way people see me, but also you should probably, at this point, there's no turning back, feed into it, right? So I fed into it, and it wasn't even anybody who was a part of the community who told me that. It was just a personal friend who keeps up with the shows because I'm on the shows, right? And I put a lot of faith into him, and he's right about almost everything. Right, and I think that he could have even been right about that. It's just the way I went about it was wrong, right?
Yes.
Like I gave into it too much.
100%. Yeah,
and I understand that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, Twiggy, but you fought me every step of the fucking
Well, I'm also like,
Xiley,
you have to remember, I'm being told not to be myself constantly, so I don't know who to be, right? Like I don't know what character to put on, but I'm told that being myself is pushing people away.
Okay, but listen,
right?
but I also
no,
but I also told you as soon as you started today, what was the first thing I said to you? Just be you, and everything is a clean slate. So
and I am.
I gave you the start over, and you're still going about it the wrong way when you started to talk about the fat camp thing. You're still going about it the wrong way.
No, I'm not going about it the wrong way, because like, for one, somebody's talking about the only person that I care about, right? They're trying to do that to affect me, so I'm going to go back.
30 people watching you. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Like, if you're going to do things that can be called out on in front of like a bunch of people,
Love you, Xiley.
right? Expect somebody to call you out on it.
That was Pirate.
Oh, it's Pirate. Hi,
Pirate.
I love you too,
Because the
guys.
minute-
Even though I know I drive you nuts and I don't mean to. I'm sorry, but I still love you.
That's okay. You grown on me, Glammy. And the simple fact that you actually fucking listen to me, unlike some people on this fucking panel, I appreciate you, because you know what, Glammy? You're putting in the fucking work, and you're doing exactly what I suggested you to do, to stream on your channel and stream here, and you're doing it, and I'm so fucking proud of you to actually get off your ass and actually fucking do it. And I respect that shit. You finally fucking listen, you fucking did. And I mean that in a loving way.
I felt it in a loving way.
be-
I felt it in a loving way. Thank you so much.
You wouldn't be as invested in me if I wasn't such a dick. Like, let's just be honest.
That's not true.
No,
That's not
I'm
true.
invested in you. I'm invested in you because my friend is invested in you. That's why.
And is this Billy we're talking about?
No,
Probably.
I'm talking about GameStar because
Oh.
obviously he saw something in you, and I want to see everything he sees working out and working for his
I
benefit.
do too.
I want to see what he sees in me too. Like,
Yeah,
I
I would
genuinely
love to
do.
fucking see it too because quite honestly, and I'm not trying to be a bitch, I'm fucking drunk right now, so bro, okay? Anyway, quite honestly, I barely see what he sees in other people, but he apparently saw something in you. And motherfucker, like, you know, like step your pussy up. I mean, literally, step
Well,
your
it's
pussy
not even
up.
that. Like when I was brought onto the show, when I was hired, right? Like the version of me that came hired, the version of me that was just in the Discord, I was so much worse than I am right now. Like I don't think people understand like how far I was willing to go just to mess with somebody because I did not care, right? I started to care more when I became a host. I started to become more restrained. There was a lot less offensive stuff coming out of my mouth. Like I genuinely, Xiley, I don't think you get it. Like there's people who could. I wish they were awake right now who have like seen personally how I was before I was on a show, right?
I remember. I think I remember you calling into the Becky dating show that fucking saw shit. Wasn't that you?
Yeah, that was me. And that was even tame stuff. Like most of the stuff I did wasn't on the shows because it would get the shows taken down. Like I could get away with stuff in the Discord that I wouldn't be able to get away with on a show.
I think as a creator, you need to work on your shtick a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you had it down at one point with Aussy, but then you completely fucking lost it. And I hate to say this.
I don't know what that was.
But well, I'm gonna tell you now, Fat Camp had a lot to do with it. You completely fucking changed once you got to Fat Camp. And you literally became what I fucking predicted when you were at Fat Camp.
Yeah,
you were horrible.
I was, because while I was at Fat Camp, it's so
guys.
weird, right? Like while I was at Fat Camp, that was the most lonely I ever felt while running the stream. Or not running the streams, but just being on the streams, right? Because it felt like something had changed, like from the minute that we first streamed, right? And I didn't get it. There was just this negativity all of a sudden, and I was like, I was just
the
confused.
reason why there was the negativity. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the one thing you need to always keep in your mind. Now, you don't have to do it like Rastov because I don't do it like Rastov. Okay, but you know what? When it boils down to it, even the motherfuckers who just watch your streams and they don't give you money, they're still giving you money. Okay,
Yeah.
they're still spending their time watching you. You be appreciative of those motherfuckers. You be appreciative to the people who give you $1 donation all the way up to $500 donations. Each one is a special motherfucker because even your hate watchers are fucking special because you are on a fucking platform making money off of them.
Yeah,
That's
and
why I say I love my fucking haters. They are my motherfucking coworkers, bitch.
Well, I love the haters too. I guess my biggest issue is that like whenever the haters are doing what they do, I wanna play into it, right? I wanna like, you know, like kind of validate their feelings, I guess.
Hold on, moment. Wait, sorry. We have Brantley in chat saying, I can actually vouch for you. He did so much work at Fat Camp. He was able to have professional convos and business meetings and be very immersed. A lot of people can figure him out. Chester says, Keem and I were there with him at day one, so we know him very well.
Yeah, and he did. He did a lot of work at Fat Camp, but how he turned around and treated his audience and how he treated his co-host was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's
was
the only
fucking
part I'm
bullshit.
talking about. I'm not talking about.
Yeah,
I'm not
me
speaking
too.
on anything else. You're great
Yeah,
at that
exactly.
camp, and I absolutely I love you, Twiggy. I think you're great. I'm not trying to tear you down at all. I'm just that one part that we're talking about Rastov, where I didn't agree with that.
I don't want to make any excuses, right? But like Fat Camp, I felt like that was, you know, that was going to be like the time to promote Aussy. That was going to be the time to like help the show grow. And I thought that Rastov would be pretty, you know, thankful that I even made the step to like show up to Fat Camp, right?
Like
because it would give
Brantley
us
said
something
here.
to talk about.
Brantley said here, he can be very productive and professional, but he doesn't know when to balance show, talent, and personality. It's all mashed. Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. You didn't know how to balance it. And you literally fucked over your co-host and your audience. Above all people, your fucking audience.
No, I
they're
agree.
They're the people that you got your paycheck from.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here without them. Like, regardless, like even
Exactly.
King gives me a show, right? That doesn't matter if there's no audience, right? I get that.
True.
But I was just like, I just wasn't thinking. Like, I'm trying to talk about all of this different stuff that's happened at Fat Camp. Like, I feel like it's content for the show. I feel like I can give a unique perspective. Like, everybody who's at Fat Camp can give their own unique perspective, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I did that
And
too.
I was just shut down from that multiple times. So I got overwhelmed, and I just felt like it was all out of jealousy. And I don't necessarily think that's what it was. That's just what I was thinking at the time. Like, I know Rastov has admitted that he had FOMO, which is fear of missing out, right? I just think I was taking it a little too seriously. I thought it was more than what it was. But I also, like, a lot of it is, I mean, all of it is my fault, obviously, but a lot of it comes from the fact that I was trying to play up stuff. I was trying to be more entertaining, and it backfired.
And I get that. Listen, you got lost in the sauce.
Farewell,
And that happened. This is what I'm hoping for you. And I swear to God, and this is probably one of the only times I'm going to be fucking nice to you. Okay? What I'm hoping for is you figure it the fuck out. Because I think there is potential in you, and I'll never fucking admit that ever again. But I think there is potential with you. But I need you to figure the fuck out what the fuck that potential is. Okay?
I don't even know what the potential is. That's the biggest
Well, the
problem.
sad thing is that potential was there before Fat Camp.
It
That
was.
potential was there because you and Rastov used to run a great show. You were a great host.
Great
you
team.
appreciated your fucking audience. Y'all were a great team, and then you fucking lost it. And it was so fucking sad to see.
I
And I
agree.
don't
It hurt
wanna
me
fucking
too.
see that bullshit again. So this is what I need you to do. I need you to step your pussy up. Okay, I need you to step it up and do your goddamn thing and stop worrying about the shit that happened with Aussy and do your thing on this channel. You know, be entertaining, do what you got to do. So Keemstar looks at you and goes, you know what? You're ready for a fucking show.
No, I agree, but I'm also like when I wouldn't want to do something if I, can't be, who I am, right? Which is the same for like a lot of us. But if there's something that like I'm passionate about, I want to talk about, like the last thing I want to do, like the last thing I want is to be silenced on it.
Twiggy,
right?
I get you, Twiggy, but you have this thing. Okay, Twiggy, you have this thing where when you get caught up in shit, you say way too many words. And it's like way too many words for me right now. But I just want you to just fucking do better. And you have the talent to do that, obviously. Or you'd have been kicked out of this Discord. You're obviously not that bad of a person, but you need to just step your shit up, man. It's time to grow the fuck up and do what you got to fucking do, bro.
Because like, as I said, like before I was a host, I was completely different. Like I was always like just tiptoeing right over the line.
Well, see, it's opposite with like Pharaoh. Like Pharaoh in a voice chat, Pharaoh is like super fucking entertaining in voice chat. As soon as the camera gets on him, he like switches up and changes. Okay, I told Pharaoh that. I'm like, Pharaoh, you can do it. It's the Pharaoh in the voice chat I wants to fucking see. You know, I told him nothing more than
it's the same with me.
His fucking face.
Let me though. It's like when you piss me off to a high extent, then it comes out.
Well, yeah, I think I'm like that too.
Well, the thing is Glammy, you are something totally different, girl.
But, it's the
I am
same
not mad
here.
at you. Okay. But it's just that, you know what? Just fuck it. Just fucking do it. Reach back and see what you were doing back in the good Aussy days, and just fucking do it and be goddamn entertaining.
And do it here.
Yeah,
And we're
I'm
never going
not
to tell you not to be you.
Exactly. And stop shitting on the fucking audience, bro, because the audience is your fucking paycheck. Even the goddamn haters.
They are.
If they want to talk shit about you in the fucking chat, oh fucking well, guess what? The simple fact that they're fucking watching, you're getting a fucking paycheck.
Yeah, but I'm to the point where I don't know which version of me was like successful on Aussie, right? Because I was told to change so much. I was told to fabricate a version of myself that I'm not. Which version was me?
Manipulating them.
No, it wasn't. The manipulation was never an issue until the King stuff.
Here's the difference between you and Billy. All right, Billy can be manipulative, but he's manipulative in a fun way. He's not manipulative for evil. He's not like a comic book villain. Okay, I feel like you're trying to be a fucking comic book villain, but you don't know how to get that character going.
It's not even that. It's just I felt I was genuinely desperate, right? So I like a lot of the stuff that I wanted to bring to the table. I was told that wouldn't work, right? I wanted to be me, but I was told that the audience didn't like me. I was told that wasn't going to work out. I need to be a more wholesome version of myself, and that's just somebody that I'm not. And I was able to fake it for like a little while, but that's just not me. So now I'm to the point where like, what version of me did the audience like, and how do I get back to that?
I feel like you, Zay, Zooted, and Becky should start a show and call it Lolcow Villains.
Oh, jeez.
No, they want to. Zay and Becky have both messaged me, and like we have a little group chat that we've not really talked in.
Wait, who has a group chat?
Becky and Zay.
Zay and Becky have a group chat, but nothing's
wait a
been
minute,
said.
part-time reporter here. I'm writing this down.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. Excuse me.
It's very boring.
Wait, excuse me. I have to put the code into my electronic notebook so I can write this shit down. I'm sorry. Did you say you, Zay, and Becky have a group chat?
It's been there for a while. It's been inactive since it started. Nobody talks in it. But basically, the plan was to start the Unholy Trinity because that's what PayPigs had requested, and it was going to be a show with me, Zay, and Becky, 3 of the most hated people in the Lolcow universe. It would be fun. I'd love it, right? Like I'm very thankful to be here. Like
I
Glammy
just
knows
want to let
this.
you know, I'm fucking drunk, but I'm still writing this shit down, and I'm in between the lines.
We know you are.
That's fine. Like I respect that. But like so, Glammy and Pharaoh both know. Like I'm very thankful to be here. I
do know that.
There's a part of me that thinks that I shouldn't have been given another chance. So the fact that I'm here, I'm very thankful for it. And I've been Team Glammy since day one. I've given Glammy a lot of shit. Right, but it was just entertainment, right? And Glammy has been fantastic when it comes to that. She's been very forgiving, very great. Pharaoh and I also had beef, right?
Yeah,
we had
originally.
some issues, but we were able to just work past it really quick and gain an understanding of each other, and we've had a respect for each other for a while. So I'm very thankful to be here, right? I'm going to do whatever it takes to help them and make sure that this show is successful. But I think that if I did have to choose where I'd be, right now I am going to choose this regardless.
Thank you. I
Well,
appreciate that.
As the wartime reporter for the LCU, it would be an injustice for me not to ask. Can I see those DMs between you three?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if I can
You
find
should
them,
send me
I'm looking.
screenshots. Like, did y'all talk shit about people or whatever?
No, it never got
Xiley's
that far.
baiting. Full on
Girl.
baiting.
Xiley, you know I
need the
don't
tea,
get along with you,
bro.
but I would
I used
also
to be a tea channel. I'm all about this like
I know.
petty shit.
I
What?
know. I'm just
be able to
calling out
find it.
just
Can
in
you-
case he doesn't recognize it.
Glammy, you wouldn't want to see those DMs, girl, bitch.
I'm not
Can you
saying I don't. I'm
search?
just saying-
Can you search DMs because
Yes,
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you can.
can. If you want to, okay, so if you go into your little search bar, right, you just type in, like, say, Becky,
I
and
just
then
did-
it'll show where the group chat is.
Shit,
I
Xiley,
just,
click
it only shows DMs between Becky and I, right? It's not showing the group chat
It's
between.
not showing the group chat?
No,
Fuck.
and that is something that is 100% real. Like,
Well, damn.
They might have left the- they might
Well,
have
then
left the
y'all
chat.
aren't a very good unholy trinity. God damn it! If y'all are in fucking unholy trinity, you're supposed to be talking shit about people in the fucking. God damn it! You're not worth any time. I'm.
well, no, it's just like I was messaged about it. I didn't even respond. Oh, I did respond, but my response was like, it's all up to Keem. Like, if this is gonna happen, Keem has to has to be on board with it. It's not something we can just go do and
Because
like.
quite honestly, you three put out so much evil fucking energy. That would be a goddamn show. That
I agree.
God, I would be bitching about y'all every single fucking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Fire's day off nerves. Put her on it with Becky, so you know. Something
You're
Wait,
not
wait a
gonna.
minute. I think.
Oh my God, Farrell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back into the rewind chat because I heard Twiggy was crashing out, but apparently he's not crashing out. So boo-hoo, no content.
You
But-
should know I don't crash out.
Yes, you do, motherfucker. Fuck you.
We
You
all
crashed
crash
on me.
out.
Anyway.
When have I crashed out?
Motherfucker, you crashed out on me.
That wasn't real though. That was me
I don't
deciding
give
to
a
yell
fuck.
because I thought it was fun.
Wait. You need to listen to Keen when he talks in meetings.
I wasn't allowed to be in this meeting, and I was very sad about it.
There is no that, okay? If that's what you portrayed on the screen, then that's what you motherfucking portrayed. And you portrayed a fucking crash out on me, bitch. And what did I do? I optically sat there and
I
fucking
know
took
what
it
you did.
because
That's what I do
just
every time I'm in a
crashed.
situation.
Yeah.
Every time
because
somebody
you
has an
got
issue with me, I
off
just
on
stay
fuck.
calm.
Okay. Anyway, no, you didn't stay calm. You were yelling at me.
No,
I'm the
not
one
that
staying
time because I
calm.
thought it'd be fun. We were at Fat Camp. It was like, you know, time to try things new. I
Yeah,
decided,
okay,
you know,
yeah,
let's
and
yell.
You sucked at it. Yeah, true.
I did suck at it.
Fine.
But also,
but listen,
name another time where I've reacted emotionally. Why would I react
Okay, I'm
emotionally
gonna
when
be
I
honest
don't
with you.
feel that?
Now is not the time to ask for receipts from me because I am not in the right headspace to give you receipts. However, I can name the one time that you yelled at me and you were saying that it supposedly wasn't real, but I know that you were fucking pissed when you did it. So this is what I'm gonna say. Have a great night.
Bye, Xiley.
Get your
Thank
shit
you.
right. And Brantley is calling me right now, so I have to go.
Love you,
I'll talk to
Brantley.
later.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Xiley.
Bye,
Bye.
love you.
Guys, if I'm yelling, if I'm upset about something, I just want to let you know right here. Good chance it's not real.
Yeah, so
Like, if I was going to yell and be upset about something, it would probably happen when I'm losing my opportunity on Aussie, when I'm forced to like to battle something out. Like if there was going to be a time where I got emotional, it would be that, not some,
Pirate, ready
just some
up.
bullshit that happened with Rewind, right?
No, sorry.
I just want to say real quick.
yeah, did you get that
Zarmon's
dono?
with 2,000 Canadian. You're not that smart, Twiggy. Give it up.
What?
You're not that smart, Twiggy. Give it
Oh,
up.
Tina's
And then also,
in the chat too.
and then also, he says with another $10 Canadian. He says, where's it at? He doesn't get it. He hasn't grown up. Child trying to sell like a genius. Clearly not. The work he did was only to get noticed by Keen. He's a loser. He lost today. Love LCU.
Tina said,
It is-
Twiggy, don't threaten me.
I am not threatening you. I haven't made a single threat. I've just talked about things that actually happened. That's not a threat. If you take that as a threat, you're a fucking retard.
Tina, if you want
And
to come up, you're more
Rugs,
than
welcome
welcome
to Band
to.
World.
Welcome to Ban World, Brugs. Brugs, hop back into waiting and I'll bring you up.
Yeah,
I
come
saw
on
you
in,
in waiting
Brugs.
earlier.
Tina says.
But we were talking
Tina
about
says
things.
I've contacted Keem, who you think you are, Twiggy. Tina, you're more than welcome to come up if you want to. If you want to.
Ooh,
Holy shit.
she calling
You're
Keen
welcome
now.
here.
Holy
Yeah, she has to go
fuck.
cry to somebody because she can't handle it
Oh
herself.
my gosh.
Alright, come on, Twiggy.
Hey, Tina, Tina, he's calling you out. Come on, love.
Yeah. Boss up.
Yeah, shit. Like with all this, like Tina said like stuff to me, but she's always been super cordial. And when I was at Fat Camp, she let me pet her dog. She's like, no, I know she doesn't like me, but she's been wicked cordial. I don't
Yeah,
have
that's
I
called
don't
being
have a problem
fake.
with her. No, it's called being an adult.
It's not called being an adult. If you're gonna act like you're gonna do something to somebody, like in person, and then you show up and you're in person and you don't do it and you act all nice, that's called
No,
being fake.
she didn't.
Glammy.
The first time I came there, she said, "Oh, let's go dump Glammy in the fucking lake." Like she said stuff, but she was always cordial. Like she was not gonna. She's
But
never
how
been
much of that was
threatening.
serious?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? She's an adult. Like I know she doesn't like me, and she's straight up said, like, "I don't give a fuck about Glammy's wedding. I don't fucking care about that bitch." But then she was cordial because she was an adult. Do you know what I mean?
Is it being cordial or is it being fake?
It's being an
right?
adult.
Because if I say I'm gonna
things
do
to
something,
people's face. Yeah,
right,
Tina did.
I'm
She
gonna
did
do
say
it.
things to my face, but she was like cordial too. Like she let me pet her dog. She like we didn't go out and talk and sit on the patio for hours. We left each other alone. But like when we did see each other, she did say stuff. But she was nice too. Like she was cordial. She
to
was an
change the
adult.
subject because this is boring.
Why? 'Cause I'm calling
CJ
you
says
out, not
Knightmare
right.
is crashing out about. No, it's because like
You sat
it's
there in
just
loops
fake.
for like 45 minutes to an hour, and I said one thing twice, and you're like,
It's
boring.
just fake.
And I
Nightmare,
know-
okay, but what are we doing? Can I ask
What's going on
what
here?
you're
Go
doing
ahead.
a 24-hour stream? A 24-hour stream in the middle of the week when they're schedules.
What?
Hey,
Mhm.
hey,
Oh, is that
hey,
bad?
It was
Wait.
Wow, are we fucking speechless? You guys have
No.
a fucking time slot now where you went to
Yeah,
stream. You know
no,
that,
Yes.
we got it today though. We didn't have a time slot before, and we had gotten paid because Pharaoh lowballed us and ended up saying that if you give us
Oh, you just told
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
he
on,
said
hold
it.
on, hold
He
on.
said it.
Hold on.
He
Say
said-
Zuni just
he
now?
said-
What fucking
he
what
said-
retardation
hold on.
is this?
Hold
He
on,
said-
can I talk?
No, I'm not
Can I tell the story?
He said-
I'm telling the goddamn
He
story.
said that if you gave 20
Yeah, let
gifted,
Helium Boy
if
give it a
you
crack.
gave 20 gifted, then
What,
we'd
and-
do a 24-hour stream, and before we knew it, somebody gifted 20.
I didn't
20
think
gifted.
no one would do because they're all not
So we
thing.
got
I
bought
said,
for it.
haha,
Why?
wait, 20 subs, and then lo and behold. But then, when we get the schedule, I said, let's just cancel it right now. We'll do it later. No, let's do it, Glammy. Let's do it. I said, let's do it on Saturday.
So, yeah, well, it would have been the smart decision, right? Because it's the fucking weekend and schedules don't exist. Even though you guys are supposed to be live at 12 today. Well, today,
No, he
well,
changed that
not
after
12.
we had already set up the stream, and I told him that we.
Yeah,
had
but
a
you should have
24
corrected it, you silly bitch. What are you doing?
I said
before
wait.
Saturday.
Let's break this down a second.
You can edit it.
Wait. Let's break this down. We have someone who can't get their camera centered on him.
Why does it fucking matter?
Oh, wait, okay, so you're still
Why
trading.
is it doing a 24-hour stream?
We're literally streaming right now. You know, the other show bitched out whenever we were fucking streaming in the middle of their time. You know how many times we had to change?
Yeah, that was Madhouse though. That's one example.
Madhouse and
we're pulling in
Madhouse, Rewind,
viewers.
fucking Queens. What are you talking about, bro?
This, we're pulling in less viewers than anybody else. The other shows are doing okay. While we're
matter.
I
They're the same excuse you guys use.
People, bro.
I think I have enough room to bitch.
Oh, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying that, like, I did tell Keem that we had done this and set this up and stuff, and he said, okay, do this today, but going forward, your time slot is this.
Wait, I told you. Let's do it on Saturday.
Yeah, this is the type of shit that you leave for the weekend.
Yeah, I forget why.
And like Twiggy, I know you're having a bit of a fucking crisis in the moment, but you know that better than all these. That these.
I had nothing to do with this.
You don't care. What you
Still gonna
fucking
do
mean?
it.
I just walked in. He's like, what do you? I just woke up like this. What you? What?
No, literally, I was just told we're doing a 24-hour stream, but I don't see the issue. I don't see how it affects other people.
I'm sorry.
Like, if people like your show, they're gonna watch it.
I'm not trying to affect other people. I think I was just so nervous about the whole thing going 24 hours. I was like, okay, let's hurry up and do this so that I know that I did it.
But I said let's do it
I
on
think
Saturday.
if you're worried about a show that like is the lowest on the totem pole, right, while you're live,
We're not
you're
worried.
very confident in your abilities to
I'm
like
sorry,
organize.
guys.
Yeah, confidence from the manager just
I'm
That says a lot.
so sorry,
If that was the case, then that's crazy to say about Rewind. They were worried about us.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Okay, Madhouse was too. Before Madhouse.
We kept doing. We kept doing.
Glammy, I just want you to know I have an ability to do this.
Okay,
Just don't mean to flex on y'all, but
hey, I was talking to them.
Something called free strikes.
I
don't know
was
the fuck
talking
you
to
think you
them.
are, dude. Like, it's fucking wild. Like, it's like giving you a point that, like, you know, you probably shouldn't be doing the weekday when they're scheduled to because you know the weekend's a fair game, not the fucking weekdays, dude.
Sorry.
Who cares? Why does it matter?
Are we talking about
someone who's meant to
Rewind?
be. Hey, wait, someone's meant to be fucking.
Sort of, not really.
Well, they are kind of making.
It was like mentioned so briefly.
Bitching, you were worried about them while they were live at the same time as you because they were stealing viewers from you, Xiley.
Yeah.
We both know
It was
that
an
your
issue.
show has enough status to be fine on its own.
We went after them. We went after
I'm
them.
sorry. I wasn't trying to
Are
be
y'all live right now?
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to anybody.
Wait, is Tess live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Live
We're
right
fucking
now.
live
Hey,
right now.
Tess. Hi,
This
Tess.
this is free content
But
for you
Tess-
then. That's good.
It is. I don't have an issue with it. I think it's
Here's the list of your
hilarious.
ex-fans.
After it goes out. This is free content, guys. Guys,
It's funny. I have an ability to kick you out. Nobody else here has. It's
I'm
funny.
talking
I
to
can't
them
throw one.
though.
What the fuck do you mean? I'm also a host.
I don't want
bro.
anybody
You fucking
to-
retarded.
We're all hosts. We can all do
Oh,
that.
God.
I can't do it. I'm a YouTuber.
Pick this. Pick this.
I didn't do that.
I'm the only
You
person
did.
on gaming who has the ability to
Twiggy, pull in Rose, okay?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I'll pull in Brugs. Also, you guys coming in here and kicking one of us from
I
our
didn't
own
kick you.
show?
Oh,
Hey
I can't
guys.
kick
Also,
anybody.
it's doing
I
this.
just
Interesting how
want
that
the
works.
record straight. I can't kick
Interesting how that
anybody because I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a
One
host.
more time, boys. One more time.
Stop.
Twiggy, you cringe. Stop crying because you lost your show, bro. It's okay. I understand.
Twiggy,
Leave it off
stop
in with, but it's
Hey,
okay.
Twiggy, stop.
Yeah,
You're being
I
ridiculous.
feel like
this is part of your
They
problem.
should have a right to speak. I don't want them
Twiggy.
kicked. I don't want
No,
anybody
no,
kicked.
Xiley,
Yes.
you wanna do a shot?
Oh my god.
No.
Why not?
No, because you're a dumb motherfucker that did a 24-hour live stream for 20 fucking gifted members. Bro.
Yeah, 20
Okay,
gifted
it was
members.
a joke. It was a
That's
joke.
not-
And I said
20 fucking
it's
gifted
joke.
members and you're doing a goddamn
It
24-hour
doesn't matter.
live
It's
stream.
funny.
it's a joke, and someone
He
did
did
it.
it as a joke,
We had
and then it
5 minutes.
happened.
We had 5 minutes on stream left. I said 20 gifted because no one had donated that night. I'm like, it won't happen,
Yeah.
and then it fucking happened.
Yeah.
And you
know
know
how
what?
it
If that's the case, then you might as well just go through with it. It's even funnier that way.
I'm here.
It doesn't affect anybody.
No, that's
Nobody's
what they're
affected
doing.
by
They're
it.
going through with
Yeah,
it.
that's
what
why
they're
I'm doing it, and that's why I told Keem.
That's what they're
That's why I explained. I was petitioned to Keemstar today because I said, well, we were going live at 12 every day, anyways. That's when we've been
I did
streaming.
say-
So I just
Okay,
said that it was a
so-
24-hour one today.
To what the test boys say, though, from now on, you're on a time slot of 2
Right,
hours.
which is fine, and I'm so
Yeah.
sorry about that part. I wasn't trying to be
No, it's
disrespectful.
okay. Listen, you had this figured out before you got given a time slot. You just got given a time slot today. It's not your fault that you already said you were doing a 24-hour.
Yeah.
And if anybody has a problem with it, tell them to suck a dick.
Okay,
Okay?
okay.
Because you
That's
didn't know
basically
at the
what
time.
you
Yeah.
I'll suck
you
a
know?
dick.
So I bet you will,
Same.
Briggs, and I bet you suck it well. You know what? Tell
Well, I have
Like a straight dude, bro.
I have a husband for
okay?
that.
Nothing wrong with sucking
100%.
dick, bro.
Briggs, did your camera get better, or is it just the lighting?
Wow,
Did
your
it?
camera is better.
It's
Why
the
are you
lighting
like
for
real.
crispy
Oh, wow,
now?
that
What
is-
going
I
on?
don't
You're
know.
mint.
It's got to be the
Yeah,
lighting.
Yeah, you mint.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gotta be the
dude.
lighting. You look
You know
so
what?
fucking
Wait,
sexy,
you
bro.
know
I'm
what it
so
is?
aroused.
It's because he sucks dick. That's what it is.
That has to be
Yeah, that's
it.
right.
Has to
All
be.
right, I'm going.
It's
Bye,
Xiley.
Briggs. I love you.
Bye.
No, wait,
Love you,
Xiley,
Xiley.
damn it. We'll do a shot with Xiley.
No, look,
Well,
if
I would do a shot
so
if I had
self-conscious in your abilities to entertain that you have to worry about the literal underdog going live for 24 hours because you think it takes viewers and money away from you, you're a fucking pussy, okay? You're retarded. I don't care what you feel.
I like Nightmare and Grim.
Twiggy,
Wait,
where was
hold
this
up.
energy on
I
LCL?
think Grim is super fake, and I think Knightmare is also fake.
He's not.
Hold on.
It's just
Well,
on
Grim,
it.
Grim, I didn't
I don't care about burning bridges. I don't care what people
Clearly.
feel. I'm tired of pretending to be somebody I'm not. I'm coming out full authentic now.
Okay, I mean, I
Oh,
told
you
you
are.
that I wanted you to be you, so if that's how you feel, go for it. But I do like Nightmare.
Alright, what's up?
I do like Nightmare. And I
Oh,
do like Grim.
Rugs.
I'm right here. I'm coming, guys.
All right. Well, I'm sitting here trying to stick together, and you guys are veering. I killed 2 people.
I have 8 people.
Okay. Well,
I have
I'm
none, I
still
think.
terrible at the game. I
I got 2 kills.
did too.
Twiggy, I screenshotted that.
You want me to do
Yeah,
this?
but,
Screenshot
Rugs.
that.
Yeah, I'll get the.
Yes,
you
you
wanna
did,
say?
Devin, but it's okay. I hope you feel
What
better.
did I want to say? I just wanted to talk to Twiggy. He seemed like he was having a bad time.
Oh, he's
I'm having a
having
great time. I love this.
He's being
Brooks.
protected by us. We love Twiggy. He just,
Brooks,
you know.
you should know better than
Yes.
anybody that I love the negativity. I love hurting people. It's just
Oh.
who I am.
You love hurting people.
That's not good to say. But
God.
I'm down
That's really
here.
not
I need help.
I'm coming, Glammy.
Your
3
mom,
cards.
Lolcow
Oh
King.
wait, Glammy.
We go to lobby?
Lolcow King says, sing for him.
I did. I read his. He said, "Prove me wrong." I would be happy to prove you wrong, and that's what I'm working towards.
No. He says,
Oh,
no,
what's going on?
sing for him.
Oh,
Prove that you can sing.
Oh, I can't sing.
Yeah.
I just like doing it.
Oh.
Do you know Let It Be, Glammy?
Sort of.
When I find myself
Let it
in
be.
times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me.
I just know the chorus.
Speaking words of wisdom.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it-
Let it be.
So you remember this?
I just want to say, Bailey's in chat right now saying, W Girl hate. You are a Zayzooted sim. I don't give a fuck what you guys say.
I don't know. I can't sing. I just like doing it.
Charge. Lolcow updates asks.
just answered
No,
it.
never mind. It was Net Detective asks, can you fire Twiggy? If you need to, that's fine.
No, I don't want to fire Twiggy. I want Twiggy to blossom
I mean,
into
Rastov is
being the person
managing.
that this is a new start for Twiggy, and I want Twiggy to be
What do I
himself.
bring to the table, Glammy? I'm just not
Whatever you want to
entertaining.
bring to the table. You can. I set the place for you. You
What I
can
want to bring to the
bring
table is
it.
not wearing
No,
pants.
Twiggy, no. That
Yeah.
was uncomfortable.
Hell yeah, dude. Someone dropped 5 gifted for that one. I'm not doing it.
I am so much cooler right now. It just feels
No,
so much
I'm not
better in the room now
trans.
that I'm not
People are
wearing
weird.
pants.
I
Hey,
nothing
Glammy,
wrong with the
what
trans.
about
transvestigation going
nothing
on?
wrong
Glammy,
with
I invited
being
you to a
trans.
party.
Okay, nothing wrong with being trans, but I am just not. Twiggy is the yin to Grammy's yang. Oh, possibly. Yeah, I mean, we do work well together. That is true.
I mean, he just called you Grammy. I think that's a
Everybody
snide.
does.
No,
I don't even know what you said. I'm sorry.
I'm a
Look,
generic. I'm a
you,
generic.
I'm you, look.
Generic.
I'm Spidey.
I'm a reg.
You wanna
I don't
gift
even
you
know
a
the
Spider-Man
controls
skin?
for this game. Yes, Bugs, if you want to gift me a Spider-Man skin, since I know you're full of unlimited money, which is why you were able to
Oh my
contribute so much to
God.
Lolcow Aussy, even while you were very intoxicated and not capable of making your own decisions, right?
Yeah, that was
I
at the
appreciate
time.
Oh, I wasn't there for that, but I heard about that.
I was
Just
there.
imagine, like,
How
you're
did
only
everyone
useful.
hear about this stuff?
You're only useful because of the amount of money you're willing to contribute to a show.
No, that's not
You're
true.
only appreciated because of your wallet. That's so sad.
I appreciate you, Brugs.
Twiggy, have you addressed what you said in the Discord earlier about Rastov?
What did I say in the Discord? I don't remember. I've
Oh, you
said so
said
much
like,
shit.
oh, I can't wait to troll Rastov.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna troll the fuck out of him, bro, because now I have no reason to like tiptoe around him because like the main reason that I was as reserved as I was is because like if I wasn't, the show would be gone, right? But now I'm not on the show anymore, so I have no reason not to just troll the fuck out
I
of
only
him.
have one gun.
I mean, shit, you're right.
Oh, I know.
You got nothing to hold you back anymore.
If
Nothing
anything,
to
holding
lose.
me- if he thought it was bad when we were working together, just imagine how it is when I don't have anything holding me back. Like I was nothing but respectful. Yes, I had some fuck ups. Yes, there was that time that I manipulated him, but I also I just felt like I was
Yeah,
backed into a
what?
corner because I was being
Nothing
pushed.
but
Can't sit there and be like,
respectful.
yes, that was.
Yes.
You just admitted
I
to
was very
everything,
nice to
though.
Rastov. Dude, you don't understand. I was nicer to Rastov than I've been to almost anybody I've ever interacted with.
Oh,
Wow.
whoa. No, you die now.
Because I just don't care about people like that.
Well, you say that, and then also you were emotionally manipulating him behind the
Good job,
scenes.
Glammy.
so-
Oh, shit.
Emotional manipulating am I doing, right? Like he was the one doing all the emotional manipulating.
I want that one. Oh, the storm's coming.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, someone's waiting. Maybe we should bring them up.
Whenever I'm called out for being too, or whenever I
Can't
called him out
bring
for being
anyone
too
up.
emotional, it was always, hey, I'm letting my emotions out there. I'm putting them out there intentionally because my dad, he bottled up his emotions and he killed himself. Is that not emotional manipulation?
Is that
I'm
what
just
you
crazy.
just said? Why did you say that though?
Why did I say
Yeah,
it?
why?
Because that's how I feel.
He's
And I'm going to speak how I feel.
Okay, no,
Is that a
that's
problem?
no, that's fine. You can speak how you feel, but
Didn't you say Rastov was trauma dumping and now you're trauma
that's
dumping?
what I was
How am
getting
I
at.
trauma dumping?
That's
What
He
am
was
I
playing.
talking about from my past? Like, I rarely talk about my personal life. Anytime people start to dig into my personal life, I start to mess with them. I start to deflect because I don't want to talk about that. Like, what do you want to hear? Like, yes, I have been surrounded by death.
no.
Like, like, do you want me to go into it?
No.
No,
We
Twiggy,
good,
no.
We good.
We don't want that.
Where are you guys going? That's the storm.
We have to get Twiggy's card. We have to get Twiggy's
Yeah.
card.
Oh.
Bro, I died. I'm dead.
Well,
right?
they're
I'm just
going to
gone.
get you.
All right?
Oh, Twiggy.
But like I'm way too like I need to stop looking so serious when I'm just like talking shit because it looks way too believable.
Fuck my life.
That's why I
Damn
didn't
it.
go after him. I'm gonna die anyway because there's somebody over here.
I mean, I personally don't think you were born on Earth. I
Okay.
don't think that there's any human who is just weird and as abnormal as you are.
Thank you.
Like, you're a fucked up person.
Thank
Like,
you.
I think you're pathetic. Like this is me kidding. Like this is me just
Yeah,
making up
I
stuff and
think
kidding,
you
right?
suck
But it just
too.
seems so serious.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
I didn't mean any of that. I think you're great. I think you have a lot of potential.
Thank you.
Genuinely.
Thank you.
But goodbye.
We're
And
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
bring in Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey.
God.
Hi Bailey.
Well
Hello,
respected
Bailey.
Hi, Miss
member
Bailey.
of Lolcow Nerds. Maybe you don't get along with everybody here because you're supporting a show that other hosts here have kind of been exiled from. But how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Twiggy?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You know me. Nothing really gets to me. I'm just this all the
You're a
time.
person, right?
I'm not a person. I genuinely like do not like associate with
You an
humans
alien?
whatsoever. I have to be, bro. There is nothing about like normal people that I find relatable whatsoever.
Gotta go back to the lobby, guys.
We can't. No, I can't at least.
How can't you?
I don't know what to
There's
do.
no, There's no back one.
All right, I can't.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm in the lobby.
I got it.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Did you guys lose again?
But Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost.
What brings you?
Bailey,
to
what happened
the
to all that
Lolcow gaming
I
channel?
was praying on you guys' downfall.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Mm.
honestly,
Appreciate that.
I already
there's
knew
only
that.
going to be a downfall if we allow it, right? Like, if
Right.
I'm a little bitch and I'm submissive like I was on Aussie, the show's not going to last.
Yeah.
I don't think that Pharaoh's going to be a submissive little bitch. I don't think that Glammy's going to be a submissive little bitch.
I'm
I was
doing
a
my own
submissive
thing,
little
bro.
bitch. I was willing to get my
I don't give a fuck
back
no more.
blown out unconsensually, basically. That's basically how the show worked. I was forced to be somebody I'm not.
Right.
Hmm.
And now you look like a neo-Nazi. Look at you. And the Nerds fans have been some of the only people in the chat since Twiggy. So I don't see why you're coming at the Nerds fans and calling them
I'm not
Jay-Z
coming.
simps.
I'm not coming at nurse. I know y'all are up her ass the entire time, but you know it is what it is.
Wait,
Knock,
point
knock.
where we're supposed to go,
Knock,
please.
knock. Thank you for letting me into Purgatory.
God bless.
Of course.
We have a
Welcome to
waypoint as
Purgatory.
where we're supposed to go.
This is where all failed talents go to
Aw, thanks, Corona.
You need to learn from Glammy and be more humble and classy and move on with your fucking life, Pharaoh.
Mhm.
Yo, this is the same
Wow.
advice that people were giving me all day. They were saying I need to be more
Look at
humble.
me.
They were saying my ego's out of control.
Glammy. Because you're turning into a monitoring spirit. That's scary for you.
Turning into a
Monitoring
what?
spirit.
Yeah, that was my
Turning into
question.
What was that?
Monitoring
What was that?
spirit.
Monitoring spirit.
New age shit that I just
What's a
haven't heard
monitoring
Is that like a
of.
new slur?
It's when you hate on someone so much, it eats away at your soul.
What if you don't, I do have a question regarding this, right? What
Oh
if you,
God.
what if you happen to be one of those rare humans who just doesn't have a soul? There's theories about this. There's people born without souls, apparently. And I think I'm one of those people. So
You
what
are
if something
definitely one of those
can't
people.
eat away at your soul because you just don't have one?
Did you guys-
Congratulations
Oh, thank you.
on your marriage.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I thought something horrible was going to go down at the wedding, but
Touched
ended up being
inconsensually
very-
by somebody.
It was
Oh, guys,
beautiful. I
I just
absolutely
got
loved
destroyed.
it. Oh, what
Whoa.
happens
I'll
here,
find you,
Twiggy?
Twiggy. I'll find him. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, because I'm up high in the building. It's gonna take me a
I'm
minute.
gonna say, if you guys haven't seen Twiggy's Gaming Lolcow streams, you should go watch those back because they are actually good.
They were the streams that I was allowed to just be myself on. I didn't have anybody there
Well,
like DMing me while I'm live,
Twiggy-
like not. It was
Yeah,
great.
Twiggy, you can feel free to be yourself. I told you, I want you to be yourself here.
Oh, I know. I'm being myself, Glammy. I'm unapologetically
Whoa.
being myself.
I just fell. Oh, that was sad. Oh, well, that's good.
Beautiful display of non-emotion.
I'm genuinely happy to be here. Like,
Good.
as happy as somebody who doesn't really feel much can be. Like, I can still feel happiness. It's weird. I don't know how to explain what it's like to be me, right?
That's okay.
But anger, I rarely feel it, right? Sadness, I rarely feel
Oh,
it.
hello.
Anxiety,
Woo!
rarely feel
Oh, I
it.
made him mad. Whoops, whoops.
But happiness, I feel happiness. I can appreciate
Oh,
happiness.
can I shoot you? I could probably
Twiggy,
shoot
it sounds like Lolcow Aussy. It was a weight that was bearing you down, and now that you've
Oh,
been
there's
freed
so
from
many of
Lolcow Aussy,
them.
it's like
I
you're
like
a
Yes,
person.
because imagine this, right? Like,
No,
anytime
no,
you're yourself,
no.
you're risking causing somebody to have an absolute crash out,
stuck. Oh.
right?
Okay.
Like, so you have somebody telling you they can't work with you if you're yourself and that you need to change.
Kind of a
Yeah,
bummer.
you
Woo!
you'd probably fake who you are too.
That would make me sad.
It did make me.
It would.
I mean, not
Yeah.
necessarily
We can't
sad,
feel
but I just
sadness,
didn't
Twiggy.
like it.
Oh, I set them off. I made them
No,
angry.
that's a misconception. I can feel sadness. It's just the weirdest things that bring me to that point. Like, it's not normal circumstances. Like, whenever my wife was, like, telling me that, like, there was people in the comments of, like, the shows and stuff calling her fat, right? That upset
Yeah,
me.
that makes sense. I would have been upset about that too.
That,
That was
because
my
it's
guy.
it's not just her. It's this fucking retard,
Gotcha.
huge ass who was manipulated by Rastov's fucking trauma dumping and now is willing to do whatever he can to like support Rastov. He was just in the chat constantly and every single show talking about how Tina was talking about how my wife is fat and how fat my wife is. But she's not fat.
What?
Right? She is genuinely a good person.
She seemed really nice
Like,
when I met her.
I do not deserve her. I'm going to do whatever I
Aw.
can to make sure that I can, you know, like maintain this relationship as much as I can, right?
Yeah.
And like anybody who hurts her, I will like I want to see their life ruined.
I just-
Okay, I want to see them
Whoa,
miserable, and it'll
excuse
do
you.
nothing but make me happy to see it.
Oh my god, I just got flamed in the face.
Because like especially with
Wow,
her, like
Fortnite noob.
she hasn't done anything to like deserve this. She's not a part of the community, right? Like yes, she watches some
Like,
of
you
the
made her
shows
a
because
part of the
I'll be on the
community
shows.
when you chopped off her legs.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're offended by that, you know what? I'm sorry. Obviously, I don't mean this apology because I don't care.
Oh,
right?
you got kicked in the face
But like
too.
at the end of the day, I may be wrong, and I'm fine with accepting that I'm wrong. But I think people more or less choose to be offended by things, right? Like, I'm sorry, but like it's a choice. It really is.
But I tuned you out through half of that. I'm sorry.
I knew it was a bit the entire time, personally.
Most people did. Most
right.
people genuinely knew it was a bit.
The real
Because I
Twigs,
would make-
ready up, Twiggy.
I would never really talk about it seriously. The only time I talked about it seriously, which is my fuck up, is when Becky was like trying to expose me for it. But she, like, that's something I put her up to. I just thought it'd be content. I thought it'd be something that was entertaining, right? And like, I thought most people would realize at that point that it was a bit and that I was just playing into it, right?
I wasn't gonna
I
question
just-
it just because of the fact that like who does that?
I do.
Well, I've never met anybody that would do that, so I was like, well, who does that? So I was like, okay.
I'm not like anybody you've ever met.
That's fine too.
Oh,
I just,
please.
I'm
I
like,
just-
I've never
That's why
met
we love you.
Lemmy. Do you know how lonely it is to like not be able to relate to almost anybody that you meet?
Oh yeah, I don't relate to a lot of people.
Then you should get it, right? I have people tell me how I'm supposed to react to things, how I'm supposed to feel about things, but even if I try, even if I thought into it and try to put myself in somebody's situation, it's not gonna work,
Yeah.
right? Unless I've been through something where I can relate to it and I can put myself in that position where I'm feeling whatever they're feeling, I'm not gonna feel anything. And for a long time, I felt terrible about that. I felt awful. I felt like I was nothing but harmful on people around me. But then I just stopped caring, and it just didn't matter anymore. Because at the end of the day, this is just how I am. This is how I've always been. I can't change. It doesn't matter what I try to do. I'm not going to be able to like feel things that just aren't there. So why not just accept it, give into it, and just not care what people think?
All right, are you done droning on about that? 'Cause
that one.
I just want to kill somebody. Like I want to murder someone.
On the Fortnite.
Holy.
I like the way you said that, Twiggy.
Yeah, in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, in Fortnite, obviously. Like I'm playing a game right
Well,
now.
you gotta make sure you say that, just for for legal reasons. That's a joke.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
Oh, don't be a little bitch.
Wonder
bro.
Woman for
Like, stop
Aussie
being
would
so
be a massive
sensitive.
W. Yeah, I think Wonder Woman should go on Aussie. That's my.
She's really great.
Twiggy, what do you think about that? What do you think about Wonder Woman and rest of on
I think that would be cool.
You should do it.
I don't care. Like I
think that's a good
genuinely
idea.
don't. At this point, I just like I want to see failure.
What?
Oh wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Why?
Well, I
Because it's
think
more
it's a good
funny
idea.
that way. Like most like respectable people would be like, you know what? I want to see him succeed regardless. But like
That's
I think it's
glammy right
funnier-
there. That's glammy.
I think it's funnier to just like hope for failure. Is that wrong?
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's why I'm
don't
doing
do
it.
that.
Is it funny or is it just spiteful? Is it just
I mean,
like-
I don't
No,
care
hold
what's
up.
spiteful. I'm not a spiteful person. I just think
Well,
it's
that
funny.
is if
like
you're
the same
saying
reason
that
I'm gonna
you
go
want
troll.
somebody to
I'm gonna
fail.
troll Restov. I know how easy it is for like him to react to
Oh,
stuff. Like
good.
he's a very reactive
Hang on,
person.
shut up,
He's
Twiggy,
very.
shut up.
I
And then,
think Twiggy went a step further though.
and then I think for like
Like, he's not saying, "Oh, I don't care what they do." He's saying, "I want them to fail. I want them to crash and burn."
oh, true. That's at
Okay,
least
I'm
you're
not-
not saying that. That
I'm not
part's
saying
true.
that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part's true. I'm glad you're
Again,
not saying that
Left weave. I want to succeed.
I think Twiggy crashed.
Probably.
Uh-oh.
because he's like in the middle of the road.
Twiggy. Yeah.
you come back?
Oh, Twiggy's back. What happened?
Oh wow, there's a purple gun. You should get that purple
What
gun.
happened?
Oh, we have to.
Guys, I don't know what just happened, right?
What?
But everything just
Right.
went black.
That's
everything.
probably because. Oh,
And-
hang on, Twiggy. I don't know why I keep calling you Rastov. Really appreciate it.
What are you drinking?
Looks like vodka.
That was raspberry rum, Bacardi.
Nice, nice.
That would be good.
That sounds
I've got that in
terrible.
the-
What is that?
That sounded terrible. I can remember what that tastes like, and it's so strong. All right, Pharaoh, I'll jump on if you don't run into things.
Apparently Twiggy's out,
froze
out of the
again.
server. I mean, out of the game.
What is it?
I don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he froze
He
again.
crashed.
I kind of look for it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I just saw it. I don't know where to go to
Oh,
get it
here's
at.
Twiggy. Okay.
You guys will have to
Back.
forgive me for that. My power went out. I'm currently going through a
Oh,
very bad
Jesus.
storm. A
Damn.
storm is hitting the Carolinas like crazy. The last time my Wi-Fi went out, but this time my
His
power
wind's
went
okay?
out.
Oh wow.
Who gives a fuck about him, bro? Like that. Like he's just like, oh no, the power goes out. Nobody's gonna see him beat his wife because the lights are out.
Oh
Like,
my Jesus
Glammy
Christ.
should eat
God
shrooms
damn.
for every dono. That's.
Hey,
No, no,
Rugs.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Send it again. I don't know where I found
Twiggy,
it.
go to the library.
Request.
Go to the library. Twiggy, go to the lobby so that we can all join in. And then Bruggs is getting ready too.
no, I'm not gonna hop on Fortnite because right now it'll just fuck up the game for everybody else. Because
Okay, well then leave the
I
party.
just
then.
have a feeling.
Then leave the party then.
Yeah, Can't send another one.
I'm not in the party. I don't have Fortnite
Yeah, it's
open.
right here. Twiggy is here, but not. You're just blue.
How
Yeah,
do you
I'm not
do
in the
friend
game. I
requests?
don't even have the game open right
Oh,
now.
that's
I
weird.
closed it because
Oh.
like at first I thought that like when my power went out, like the lights cut off, my computer was still running for a second. I have it plugged into a surge
Oh, wait,
protector
wait.
that does
I found
have I don't know if it's resistors or what, but
Hey.
it stores power in it so that my computer's not damaged during a power outage or like a power surge. So my computer was still on and I was confused, so I closed out of Fortnite and then my computer shut off.
Oh wow.
And that's when I realized like
Fortnite.
Twiggy should
My
do
power's
clown
off.
makeup for the rest of the 24-hour stream. Clown makeup? Can you do clown makeup? Do you have the things to do clown makeup?
I'm sure my wife has some makeup at her vanity. I can see what's there.
All right, I think that's a good idea, Twiggy.
Well, they'll have to do at least $50. Like, and $50 is a low ball. Like, if you want me to wear like makeup for the rest of this 24-hour stream, which spoiler alert, I'm not gonna be here the whole time.
Oh yeah, so just so you guys know, if you
Twiggy, why
guys
not?
want to,
Because.
oh, your wife has a little.
Oh, dude.
Bayweed Bug in the chat says, "I love your theatrics, Twiggy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't ever dramatize anything. I'm always just
Yeah.
me. I'm never just out there. I'm never just faking things. I'm never just being somebody I'm not. It's all real."
Good on you, Twiggy.
Is it real? Is it all real?
It's either all real
Do
or
your
none of
Joker
it is.
makeup to make you guys happy.
A little bit of fact about me: I used to do makeup professionally.
Are you?
Professionally
Really?
meaning I got paid for it. I worked at a haunted house. That was one of the biggest haunted houses in the state, and I did all of the special effects makeup, all of the like nasty like cuts and stuff.
Yeah.
And I worked in a section of it called Clown Town, where I was a clown, and I did my own makeup every single day. It was kind of a mix between the Joker from like Batman and John Wayne Gacy. I also wore a full clown onesie. I was also sexually assaulted by another
Oh
clown,
come on!
which
That's,
if I
no.
it's true.
We don't.
Why am I not allowed to tell my
No.
story? Why am I not allowed to speak my
That's
truth?
trauma.
silence
That's
him.
trauma dumping though.
It's not trauma dumping because like, you didn't even let me get to the point, right? It wouldn't have even been trauma, right? Because if I wasn't like out of it and like drugged, which it was me drugging myself. I had a very bad infection, and it was I shouldn't have been working at the time, but I just really needed the money, right? If it wasn't for that, yeah, I would have been into it. Like I'm not gonna lie, I would have been into it. But it's the fact that I just got like, came to and like
The fuck?
something was happening, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get out of the situation, right? But if I would have known what was going on, I would have been into it 100%.
Yeah, I don't know what to do
Bro,
with that.
it's a clown chick who's like not unattractive.
Oh, a chick? Okay.
Yeah, it was a chick.
Oh, but I don't like anything of that
2 years
story.
younger than me. She was short.
Oh.
She was, you know. It was,
Okay, well.
I wouldn't have regretted
Alright, well-
it if it wasn't for the circumstances it was in. It's not trauma. I don't believe in trauma. Let me just like put that out
Oh,
there,
good
right?
gravy, Twiggy.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think that everything bad that happens in your life you
You're
can use for good.
overachieving.
How am I overachieving?
I mean,
Just being real.
Not my
I've watched people.
no.
I've watched people.
No, that's not real.
Lammy.
What?
I've watched people lose their lives in front of
you
me. I've
suck,
watched
Sabrina
life
Carpenter.
leave
What?
somebody's eyes. Right. I have literally seen the instance where somebody goes from being alive to not alive.
Stop,
right?
stop,
No,
stop.
I'm going to talk about it, right?
Well,
but I
I'm gonna
also
hear it
like
then.
that's something terrible that happened. But I can also learn from it because now I can go into situations and help people when most people wouldn't be able to stay calm, and I can stay calm, I can stay collected, and I can just do whatever I need to do to help.
Oh,
and very fortunately, I haven't been in many situations like that, but I see all of this stuff that happened to me in the past as something that I can use to benefit others.
Oh, okay,
right?
that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I didn't know where you were going with that.
No.
Thank you, Brogs.
No, because like I don't want to. I genuinely like I make it seem like I just want to see people hurt, but I don't like to see people in pain. I genuinely don't.
I feel very gaslit right
Really?
now.
Unless they've hurt me. If they've done anything against me, I don't care what happens to your life.
Interesting.
Wow.
That's also a lie. That's also a lie. I do care.
See, this is the thing, Twiggy. You
Yeah,
just keep lying and lying and lying.
exactly.
When are we supposed to believe you, Twiggy?
Because the
You have to give us,
truth
like, a little
doesn't
time.
matter to me.
You like
to
focus
give
on
us a
the game.
little
I'm
wink, like a
trying.
little-
I'm trying to be
I
focused on the game.
got you. I don't care what happens to people. I don't care what people are feeling.
What the fuck?
Is that better,
What
Bryce?
the fuck, Twiggy?
That
We
is
gotta
pretty
get out of
funny.
here.
But Bailey,
How-
or excuse me, what are we going to talk to you
Bailey.
in the correct way? What are we going to talk to you in the correct way? I need to talk in the correct
Fleshy
accent.
flesh.
Why
What
can't
are
I
we,
get that?
motherfucking fleshy flesh.
God.
I forgot about fleshy flesh. But Bailey Bug, we appreciate you becoming a pay pig, and because of what are we done? What are we going to go take a shot right now? What are we going to go
How
drink
dare-
alcohol right now? And it's going to make me fucking super intoxicated. I'm going to be so freaking intoxicated. I'm just going to be so motherfucking fucked up.
All right.
Does anyone have a medkit?
I have Slurm, but that's about
No.
it.
Damn it.
Does Slurm count? Because that orange stuff.
It'll work. I'm about to die. I'm about.
All right,
to
I'm
fucking
trying
die.
to.
Chill.
You gotta get out of the storm, Pharaoh.
I'm on the way. I'm just behind someone. Someone's trying to fucking kill me. And I got like a little bit of health left. A little bit of health
Well,
left.
just
I need.
use it to get to me
a
so I
medkit.
can give you the orange stuff, because that's all
I'm
I've got.
behind. I'm behind you
All
right
right.
my
now.
God.
Well, I can't. Okay, there we go. All right, here, hold still. All right, that was all I had.
Right. I want the drill, man. Damn it.
Oh, Twiggy.
Whoa, Twiggy, don't fall over, bro.
Oh, Twiggy, calm down, dude. Don't spill. That's the worst you could ever do in this world. Spill alcohol.
The party foul.
Okay, where are you
Fucking
guys?
sin, dude. It's a transgression against God himself.
Why? Did you ask him?
Alcohol is God's greatest gift to this planet, man.
What liquor?
Guys, this was
You
up
do
here when I
not.
walked in here, and then I fell.
Liquor.
What?
All right, bottoms up, buddy.
Bottoms up, up, up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I wasn't
Come
paying
on.
attention. I was trying to play.
Ah,
You
shit.
guys were gonna
Okay.
stay together. Pharaoh, did
Guys,
you
I fell.
die? What happened to
I
Pharaoh?
fell. Yes.
Oh, you-
Don't fall down. Go off the little string thing. Okay.
That's a dog.
You remember when we were in the Aussie call? Oh, and it was
Yes.
like you, me, Michelangelo, like Ian.
And Kim
And I
comes
just watched you
and
play
talks-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, I'm playing Spider-Man, and then Kim hops in. He's like, "Bro, Twiggy, I'm so sorry. I fucked you over. What you said, I said, I did say, and I just I made it look like dog shit or something. I don't remember what he
What?
said, but he just came in because when King told me to fire Rastov, that's something he actually said. That wasn't a lie. That wasn't something I was making up to manipulate. That's something Kim actually said. And I thought he was serious because he says it. He's upset while he says it. You can visibly tell he's stressed out, and then he goes and makes a drink. I just thought that was something he meant.
I can't
I
jump.
was super stressed out about it. I didn't know what to do with that information, but I decided,
No.
look,
Oh, no.
I'm not allowed to have the freedom that I want. I'm not allowed to be myself.
Well, you can now.
Anytime
sir.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm very thankful for it, and I'm very happy to be here. I
Good.
genuinely am.
Feet.
And the fact that you guys have let me talk as much as I've talked tonight is just awesome.
What?
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. I try so hard to be
I
fair
mean-
to everybody.
Yeah, and it may be a little bit different, but it's still the same, right? Because with me, I was constantly being told by peers, people I respected, that I need to give up, right? But I was also being told by the chat, and the hate's never gotten to me. This was the first time it's ever gotten to me because that's all it was, right? And it's the people who are hating saying the same thing as the people that I actually trust, the people that I actually respect, just telling me I don't have what it takes, that I'm gonna fail. So eventually, I just stopped believing in myself.
Aw.
And I don't want sympathy. I want you guys to hate me.
Well, no,
I don't want sympathy.
No,
right? But
I feel
this is just how I
sympathy for
felt.
you,
And the reason I don't like talking about the reality of stuff or how I feel about things is
Mm-hmm.
because there's gonna be sympathy, and then it's gonna look like sympathy baiting, and I don't want that. I don't want you guys to feel bad for me. That just makes things worse for me.
Well, no,
But-
yeah, but I
but-
understand how you feel.
Manipulated by internet terms like sympathy baiting, whatever it
But,
is,
but you're
fucking
allowed to
trauma dumping.
But you're allowed to
Yeah.
say how you feel and all this
Well,
stuff.
it's-
And
it's not
that's the
even-
thing is that I've been on so many shows and felt so many different things and felt corner boxed out, felt pushed out, and felt all these things. So
Well,
I just took that as
it's
drive,
weird.
and that's why I'm so super thankful that this show exists so that we can show that drive. And I've improved and practiced and
But let me
I'm
get
going
let me
to earn
clarify
that
something, right?
rollback. And that's what
Like,
what drives me. It's not trying to.
I was feeling like nobody was on my side, but I wasn't upset about it. I enjoyed it. Like it was to the point where like the worse things got, the more fun I was having.
Are you guys still driving?
Like that's why I'm saying I'm not here for sympathy. The worse things got, the more fun I was having. Right? I was getting the reactions that like I thought were entertaining, and I've never really been one to really like.
No.
If
my life.
I know that regardless.
Menopause drives.
If Aussy was successful. Regardless if Aussy was successful, right? I have skills in real life. I have hiccups now. But regardless of like if Aussy was successful, I have skills in real life.
It was a double killing.
Like,
Sucks to be you.
I can rip apart a car's engine, put it back together, without like taking notes of anything. I can throw all of the bolts, the nuts into a bucket, and just put it back together from there. Like I have skills that I can use in real life to make money, and I was making good money before this, right?
And then you'll buy it.
But this is more fun. Well, it's not even that. Like with being a mechanic, right? I stepped away from it intentionally because like I stopped enjoying it.
Yeah.
Right? And working on cars, tinkering, that's my passion. So when my job became too stressful to enjoy that, I stepped away from it intentionally. I moved into I waited until I found another job. I found one in pest control that I was offered out of nowhere.
You're really
I just
good
took
at this, Brooks.
And I did that job with everything in me. I was the top rated technician in my state, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I got in a car accident, and a year and a half later, that car accident was registered as my on the police report, even though it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my job for it because the insurance dropped me. And if the insurance drops you when you drive for a living, you can't drive anymore. You can't work.
Yeah.
So that's how I lost my job.
Do you have my card, Brooks? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
But like, I've never like been fired from a job because I was like insubordinate. What the fuck?
Oh, what happened?
Crazy. But I've never lost a job because like I wasn't.
Thank you, Callum.
Putting in enough effort. I've always been every job I've ever had. I've been like at the top, right? Because I don't care about anything else. There's no reason to care about anything else. Like when I'm working, the only thing that matters is work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that like customers are satisfied. I'm going to say whatever I can to make sure that customers are satisfied. That's how customer service works.
Thank you, Brooks.
Right? And because of the fact that I'm not an emotional person, I don't really feel anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I am able to like pass as somebody who does feel things. I was the perfect person to be in like these sales positions, the perfect person to be in these service
Let's
positions.
go. I'm
right?
literally getting shot at and flying in the air. That's awesome.
Like it didn't
no, I got a
matter. Like
pistol.
me being the sociopath that I am made it better for me.
There's like a bunch of people up there, Brooks. Be careful.
I'm
Like,
aware.
it's like
Come on, Pharaoh.
Yeah, just
Thank you,
what
Pharaoh.
happened to y'all too? Damn it!
To be fair,
Where are you, Pharaoh?
I'm not on the current gen GPU either, Brooks. I'm on a last gen, okay? Up until like a few
I'm on
months
like
ago.
a five gens ago, dude. I'm like 16 gens ago.
I only have 16 gigs of VRAM, okay? I'm
So do I,
You
dude.
did so good.
So you got a good
Go,
card.
Pharaoh.
I only have
Go,
8.
Pharaoh,
I have
go.
8.
Shit.
Pharaoh, you
I
got
can't get
this.
up there.
Gigs of
You
VRAM.
got this, Pharaoh.
I cannot get up there. Fuck my life.
You have 8?
Yes, bro. What's wrong with that?
Wait, is something down there you can fly with?
This
No,
picture right
Man, if it ain't
here
broke, don't fix it.
Oh,
that
man.
gave me nothing but problems when I tried to play modern games.
Go, Pharaoh, go.
This has 8.
Oh, shit. Oh, you were like 2
Brooks,
inches
you
away from
gotta
his card,
upgrade.
too. God damn it.
I beat
that was
Cyberpunk twice with
ridiculous.
this thing. What are you talking about?
I beat
Damn it.
Cyberpunk
Pharaoh,
on
just
this.
keep going, bro.
I just didn't play
You
it full.
tried.
I can
Watch
play
out.
Cyberpunk
Oh.
right now,
Oh,
Brooks,
There's a group.
at the maximum settings that you can
Wait.
run it at vanilla.
I just looked it up. It has 4 gigs of VRAM.
Oh,
What the
doggy.
fuck am I using, dude?
4 gigs? 4 gigs?
Doggy in the back. I like the doggy.
I just want you guys to know I got 20 kills this game. I just want to say that.
Bro, you're playing at like ultra low. What are you doing?
I am.
4 gigs.
Get him,
You
Pharaoh.
spent enough on Lolcow Aussy to buy a like a 4090 and you got
I don't
4
need that.
gigs.
I don't need that. I need
This has
4090.
8
You
gigs.
serious?
You know how much I paid for this graphics
fucking want
card,
that
Brooks?
thing.
Shit.
You know
I
how
know
much
you're
I
doing
paid
so
for
good.
this?
Keep it up, Pharaoh. You got this. You
I
got this.
paid $1 for this graphics card. I got this graphics card for
Good
$1.
job, Pharaoh.
Oh fuck!
A dollar?
Circle.
You're trolling.
Circle.
Grab the-
Brooks,
yeah,
got to make him go.
Brooks,
Hold on.
send me your info when I have money. When Gaming Lolcow makes enough money for me to send this graphics card to Australia, bro, I will fucking send it. I want to talk to you.
He's not discording
Wait,
anymore.
you look exactly like Leppy. What are you talking about? Oh. What just happened?
Yeah. What? Where'd you go,
Hello,
bro?
Twiggy.
Twiggy.
Did he just flop and die?
I lost
oh
my
no,
sound.
I feel bad now.
I lost the sound in my game.
Alright, guys.
I don't know what happened to the sound.
Don't worry about it. I just want to let you know for the second time, I did a 20 bomb that game. Let it be
Yeah,
known.
you did really good.
20 bomb.
And
Oh yeah,
Pharaoh
you
was
carried,
really,
man.
really
You
good.
carried.
And I'm on 200 ping. Oh my
No,
goodness.
dude, that fucking last minute was clutch as hell.
Dude,
I was trying to get your cards in the fucking storm.
I know you did so good. What happened, Twiggy? You
Twiggy,
good?
what happened? What? Did I say something off basis?
Oh my gosh, there's way too many people here.
Guys,
What did I say, Twiggy?
I would like to make a shout out right now.
To who?
Oh,
I would
shut
like
up.
to shout out a show that I care deeply about.
But you didn't care about anything.
A show That is deeply. Shut the fuck up, Glammy.
No, thank you.
A show that is deeply in my
talking for
heart.
like 45
a
minutes
show that means
straight.
more than anything to me. Lolcow Aussy. Ladies and gentlemen, go support Lolcow Aussy. They have a morbidly obese co-host who is too
come
emotional.
on.
And he needs the support because without it, he might kill himself.
Whoa, Twiggy.
He's just too emotional.
Jesus.
So go check it out.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Thank you. Stop
Or
using
Fortnite.
TOS words. Jesus. Rastov will be fine. Oh, no. I just got
Okay.
Morbidly obese co-host.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No.
Have you seen Rastov stand up? I saw Rastov stand up in camera one time. Bro's motherfucking bigger than Boogie and Wings, bro.
Okay, no, that's not
He's
true.
bigger than Boogie
That's not true.
and
I've
Wings.
seen it. That's not true.
No,
It's not
it is true. He is bigger than Boogie and Wings. I've seen
Ready
it.
up, Pharaoh.
I've seen it too.
I'm ready.
You've seen him stand up
There's
when?
no check
Because
mark
it
on
wasn't on
yours.
stream.
It happened on stream.
No, he's never stood up on stream. He refused.
Yes,
A
he
pay
has.
pig? Wow, Bailey. Thank you so much.
I'll find the stream. I'll find the stream.
Bailey
Go
Bug.
find it. Go find it.
Thank you,
I'll
Bailey
find it. It was
Bug.
during his week on
Thank
Lolcow
you,
Live.
Wait,
Bailey
hold up.
Bug, for the pay pig. We appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much.
And she says W
Shout
crash
out
out.
like
I'm here
5
for-
minutes ago.
Yeah,
No, it's.
she said W crash out. I'm here for it. Thank you so much, baby.
I think she means you.
You're not
Twiggy.
in the voice chat, are you, Bailey? So you're not really here for it.
Brugs, come on. I see you in chat.
Movie
I wanted to put some
Sorry,
W's in there, but I
sorry.
realized this channel doesn't have any
Twiggy.
W's.
Gal says Twiggy needs some mental help bad.
No.
You're so jealous of him.
Oh, I'll help you.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're all
that's
helping.
true.
We're all gonna heal Twiggy.
But regardless,
He's gonna be
I'm
here on
going
this
to
show.
die.
No.
This broken
Oh my
person
God,
that
Twiggy,
I am.
shut the fuck up. You're
I'll
being a
never get
dweeb
help.
right now. Just
Also,
shut
also,
up.
also,
Twiggy, shut up.
hold up,
Shut
also,
up, pussy.
if you want any of us to just play with a pickaxe and no guns, get your $10 dono and say which host you want or which player.
Ugh.
Be just only a pickaxe, no guns.
Yeah, like I appreciate
Yeah.
Twiggy. You're here with us on this channel. We're gonna lift you up, but I tuned you out like an hour ago, bro.
Shut
Can
the fuck
someone
up,
find a
man.
clip of Rastov
It's
standing
because
up on
Glammy
the
is
LCL
like-
stream?
I need a
You're
way of
like
playing.
everybody else. You're too emotional to handle somebody like me.
No, you could say all you want. I'm just not gonna. I
Oh,
just don't
Twiggy.
exactly, think I'm gonna listen.
Why don't you respond?
There's a
You'll
lot
get
of
to
words
any if you
going on,
responded.
and I
No,
just
Brugs.
couldn't handle them all because I just tuned out.
I think the biggest issue is people genuinely cannot tell when I'm trolling and when
Yes.
I'm not, and I'm not gonna let people know where that line is.
This is
I'm gonna let people know when I'm serious and when I'm not. I'm just gonna
Oh,
go
no.
with
This
it.
one person, Impaled Puppet 97, said Glammy is like I want the dubs. Yeah, exactly. No, like the dubs where you
It's
put
not impaled.
the words.
It's
Kareem
implied.
said, how much to kick Twiggy? If somebody sends $100 right now, I'll just leave and I'll come back when it's appropriate.
Twiggy's a part of the show. You're not.
No, fuck.
It's appropriate right now. What are you talking about?
It's appropriate right now to leave.
No, Twiggy's a part of the
No,
show.
today you're being appropriate.
Dude, $100 dono. Come on, that's
Oh, well,
Where's
how
your
much
self-worth,
to
Twiggy?
How much to kick?
I don't
Brugs?
have
We could do
any
we could do-
self-worth.
Oh,
We could do.
poor Twiggy. Can we get some L's for Twiggy in the chat?
Get some
X,
L's for
you
Twiggy in the
guys-
chat.
For love, L for
Okay, you
love.
guys, hi, part of the show. Thank you so much. Pirate says, Glammy, how much to kick Brugs while in the game? 50 to kick. No, 20 to kick him. That's what usually it is, right? 20 to kick him.
no. He said 100. He said 100.
Twiggy is a part of the show.
100 to kick Brugs.
100 to kick Brugs.
Wait,
I
100
think that's
Brugs.
kind of high though. It's usually 20.
No,
to
no,
kick.
no.
100 to kick Brugs. They have to specify when they send 100. They have to specify.
But
If they
it's
want
not-
to kick
but
Twiggy or Brugs
it-
because we bring
But it's
we
20
bring
to kick.
this
But
same
it's 20.
amount.
It's 20 to kick Boogie. So wouldn't that be fair?
Yeah, well,
Boogie.
Boogie's
Boogie
worth,
is
like,
Boogie for
worth-
one. Boogie is morbidly obese.
That's
Right? He could die at any moment. Like who knows how he's still alive? Right? His legs are about to fall off. He's in a relationship with somebody who's basically a
Sorry, I'm not-
child. I don't
I'm
mean
not
that.
good
I
at the
love
donation
Desi.
part.
Desi is a great
I
person.
love Desi.
Desi, like
Desi's amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
I'm not
But for
good
the
at the
money-
donation part as far as like how much is what, because that part I always feel bad about that part. So I'm not good at that part.
Oh my God, Glammy. Look, okay, if y'all want it, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. If y'all, oh my God, if y'all really want it, $100 to kick fucking Twiggy, $100 to kick fucking Brugs.
$100.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, that was
It's
my
crazy.
question. Was
Brugs.
sure.
When have I ever like shown that I actually
no,
contain
no.
my sanity?
You actually were?
Ooh.
When have I ever
need to,
been
like,
when have I
get
ever
a-
like been
Never.
I need a.
Oh,
What the hell?
Brugs,
You're
Brugs.
not normal.
Pirate
Wanna see
in
Brugs
chat
crash
says,
out?
let's see you crash out again.
Hey, Twiggy drink. Well, if you
You
want
know what's
Twiggy
that?
to drink, that's a 20. Or is it 10? It was a
That's-
10. Sorry, it was a
$10.
10.
I'm not drinking.
Was it 10
I have
for-
places to be.
It was 20. It was
We gotta
10.
be
This
there.
is my final game.
Your final
Sorry,
game?
see, I told you I'm bad at that part.
Yeah.
I feel that.
241.
I'm going to a baby shower on Saturday.
So how long?
My dog is.
Wait, so we started at 12, so we end at 12 midnight tomorrow morning, right? Just right
Well, I
on.
found it first.
No, you barged in front of me.
Implied
this.
Puppet 97 says deaf people are lucky right now if they're watching.
Oh my lord.
That is
Jesus.
fucked
Oh,
up.
I found a llama.
Oh lord.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sweet.
That's not
Found a llama
funny.
again?
did.
How are you so lucky?
That's
Because
offensive.
the game
Oh,
had.
I know who it is.
Ladies
Oh, there it
and gentlemen,
What happened?
SSO Michelangelo, how you doing today, brother? I have a lot to say to you. I have a lot I want to talk about with you.
All right, hang on.
In the
hold
car,
on.
Glennie.
Okay, in the car. Go. Yes?
Hey.
Hi, what's
What's
up?
up,
What do you
man?
need?
So,
Michelangelo, why Did you go on a stream with Rastoff saying that I manipulated you when I never did?
Pharaoh, that was the most fucked up driving.
Well, I came on another Aussie stream after that with Rastoff, and I told him that I didn't really understand why I did that, and that maybe because I was tired, that I got emotional, and because I saw Rastoff there. And and I talked to him more after that, and I said, and we talked about you, and I was like, well, yeah, I don't think a lot of things I said were right, so I take back anything I said on that stream.
And I appreciate that, but also like I don't want anybody to feel like they have to choose between the two of us, right?
Really? Cause
like, I don't see why you can't like appreciate
that's
both
what
of
I was
us.
literally gonna say. You've kind of literally made it sound like that, though.
Well, yes, because like I have to fight for my side, right? Because my reputation's literally being ruined over a bunch of stuff that's just not accurate, right? Like I'm being portrayed as somebody who's playing a character and like putting out all this hate, but like what I don't think people realize about Rastoff is that who he is a character. Like he's not this wholesome person that he pretends to be. He's literally a Boogie 2.0.
No. God,
and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care if people believe me.
Well, this is...
I don't care. Like I don't care what people think of me. I've never cared what people think of me, and I never will. Right, and I genuinely appreciate the people who do support me because like you're going against you're going against what's like you're going against the agenda that everybody is pushing. I guess I don't know the best way to put it. I had to use two different things, though. I had to use a word that seemed like we're not even gonna talk about it. We're not even gonna talk about it. Okay, but like with you like SSO Michelangelo, if I ever did put you in a situation where you felt like you were manipulated, I genuinely do apologize for that. I don't want you to feel like that. I just thought you were funny, and I thought that like you kind of understood the fact that I would say things just playing around, right?
Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And I also don't want you to feel like you have to choose between the two of us because I don't see why you can't support both of us, right?
Yeah.
Like me and Rastoff may disagree on things. We may be complete opposites, but that's not a reason for you not to be able to support both of us.
Pick up ammo.
So if you feel like you have to choose between us, that's a problem, and I don't think that's right.
Oh shit.
No, I don't think I have to choose.
You can support both of us, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue supporting him over me because he has done a lot to help like the community. He has done a lot to be like there's a reason he has the reputation that he does have, and while a lot of it I just personally don't think is real, that doesn't mean that that's truth. That doesn't mean that's accurate, right?
Yeah.
That could be because of some disdain that I don't realize I have. But I don't think that's a reason for anybody to like be against him.
Where are you?
I think he deserves the success that he's getting. That being said, I'm still gonna go in there and troll him just because it's easy. He's the easiest person I've ever trolled, and I've dealt with like I've interacted with actual locals. Like I've interacted with Josh Block, I've interacted with Daniel Larson.
Welcome.
And it's funny because it's so much easier to get a reaction out of Rastoff than it is Daniel Larson or Josh Block.
Oh God, that was
two people who I've interacted with in person.
Wow.
Well, that's cool that you met Josh Block.
Well, I didn't meet him. I just like I have his phone number right now. He's in my contacts. Like,
it's all down to you, bro.
I think he's on one of his vacations right now.
Well, he just went to Dubai and then was immediately deported.
He's banned.
Oh, he was so close, Lammy.
What?
He went to Dubai and was immediately deported.
Go back to the lobby, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you so much for rescuing me, though. This is so good.
Oh, I was like, oh, someone's right behind me on 1 HP, dude.
I know. So, and then when we had like that much,
up.
and then we ended up like doing the orange thing, I thought we were good for a while, but holy shit.
We came close.
Yeah,
Lolcow King says, Twiggy, you are really good at digging your own grave, right? And I'm sure if I was a normal person, I would read that comment and I would feel something. But unfortunately, I read that comment.
Okay.
And because I already know it's negative, I just don't feel anything. I don't care, right?
I don't know. You're kind of whinging like you care.
Glammy, you have no room to talk. You have been fired from 7 shows.
No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, you just will not stop talking about it. Hi, Twiggy.
Hey, Twiggy.
Sweet.
Love you, Grim.
Yeah, really support you guys. I love Knightmare and Grim. Hi, Twiggy.
Hey, Twiggy.
Look, I wasn't gonna come back, but I had no choice because Voltage Mike, you are just an attractive person. I just thought you should know that.
How are you not gonna come back on your own show?
You're just majestic.
How are you not gonna How are you not gonna come back on your own show?
Yeah, man.
I've done my 2 hours, okay? Like, I'm too obligated to do 2 hours.
Who said that?
Twiggy.
Yeah, well, you can't leave people up here. You're the hosty part, the only one who can move people out.
Excuse me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just used to like not really bringing anything to the table, so I just didn't see how it'd be an issue for me to leave.
All right.
Twiggy, are you sure you're not part of the Nightmare Mafia, bro? I heard the Nightmare's out to get
I like Knightmare. He's awesome.
The only things I know about Knightmare is that we were able to sit down after having beef and have a genuine conversation, and then as soon as he can get attention from being against me, he does it, right? Also, Knightmare, like, let me just point something out, right? Because I don't care about burning bridges. Knightmare, there was one time where Knightmare came onto cam in VC, and his cam was normal, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, my cam stretched. I look so fat." And then he changed it. He made it skinnier. Knightmare adjusts his camera to look skinnier, bro. Because Knightmare, he's slightly overweight.
That's
Twiggy,
not
Twiggy.
You're calling it out now.
That's not fair. Like maybe you just felt a little insecure about it. Poor little guy.
Oh, you saw him in person. I don't know any men, like real men, who are insecure. Like if that's how you are, that's how you are. There's no reason to be insecure about it. Insecurity is not something that real men feel. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just different.
Okay, Twiggy, yeah,
No,
that's
dude,
fine.
dude.
So you do you, buddy.
Nightmare, dude.
Work hard.
Knightmare is the
A long way
same
from you.
person who constantly, like, look, I have my issues with Zayzooted, right? I have my issues with Dog Water, right?
Yeah.
What's your issues with her? I didn't think you didn't like her.
I'm literally, Glammy, I don't know if you noticed, and even Zay herself will like come out and admit it. I was the first Zay hater.
Oh.
Like when she first like came into the server, I was calling her a dirty whore
Trying to find her
and all of
cards
this
there.
different stuff. Like I was the first person to do it. But when it comes to Knightmare, right, it's
great.
just an obsession. Like he can't keep her name out of her mouth. And like I understand disliking somebody, but to that point, it's just fucking
I
weird.
think for him it was like
It's
the
weird to talk about somebody that much.
I
Well,
think for
Twiggy,
him it was for the
Twiggy.
meme because he had you doing skits and stuff.
For the meme?
Yeah, he was
What do
for
you mean
like
skits?
skits and stuff,
Twiggy,
right? Like he had things
is it
like he was
weird-
planning for shows and things. He was just fucking around.
I mean,
think.
maybe, but like, what do the skits have to do with talking about it in person when there's not a camera on
Oh,
you?
that I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, Glammy. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was saying, is the amount of times I talk about Zay on the level of Nightmare?
Yeah, 100%. It's an irrational hate boner is what I would consider it. But I
You know
also
mine.
understand it at the same time, right? But I understand the level of hate, but I also don't understand how you'd benefit from that level of hate.
That's how I feel too.
You know what?
let it
I've been
go
called out on
and
a lie.
win.
They're right. Machiavelli said that Twiggy had weed with Jeffy like 4 days ago. That is true. I forgot about
just-
that. And that was the first time I'd done anything like that in a long time.
You just win.
that's
Like
true,
you
though.
stop harping on it. You just win and just keep going and let it go. Like that's no. But
Well,
with Nightmare, I
it's
feel
not
like it
gonna
was.
benefit you.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just win. You just keep going. You don't worry about it. You just stop talking about it and just move on. That's what I'm saying.
Like with Tess, it just seems like they don't have anything else to talk
But
about.
with Nightmare,
Like,
he
they don't
does
have any
skits
other
and stuff.
content.
Nightmare does skits and stuff. Like he like it's just
Are they
he uses
entertaining?
it for content. Like that's different than just.
But is it actually content? Is it actually entertaining? I wouldn't know. I don't watch the show.
I'm just giving you a different.
I haven't had a reason to watch the show, right? Because I've had bad experience with both. And I'm
just giving you a different
liked Nightmare
perspective.
up until the point where he just like, it was just proven to me that he's like only in it for himself, and that's fine. You can do that, but I don't have to like you for that, right? But with Grim, like Grim was one of the people, the people who I respected the most out of like everybody in the community, right? Like I genuinely liked Grim. I thought I was friends with Grim. But then he goes on Cafe talking about how he wants me to be fired. I don't necessarily have an issue with that. What I do have an issue is the fact that I asked him about it, and he said that he never said that. He would never say something like that. And this is in person, like the two of us in the same room together, in person, not this online bullshit. I asked him if, like, he said he wanted me to be fired, and I would have been fine with the answer that he gave me. I would have respected it. Loyalty to your co-host and all of that. I understand that. But he told me that that's something he would have never said. It goes against his morals. He would have never said anything like that. Right? And that's the moment I realized that, like, the person I'm dealing with, I can't expect them to be real. And that's fine. Right? But I don't have to believe anything they say. I don't have to trust them. I don't even have to build a relationship with them.
No, you don't.
Because I don't care about people, right? I appreciate the people who appreciate me for who I am. And if somebody's willing to put in that effort, despite the fact that I have caused controversies, I'm willing to build that relationship with them. But the minute you show me that you're just doing it to benefit yourself, I don't give a shit about you. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care if you succeed or fail. It doesn't bother me. I do not care. And that's where I am with Test right now, on both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, it's time!
With think Batgirl.
Yeah.
And Psycho Mom.
Just a little
Okay,
It's Nightmare.
It's been sent to fucking clips. Dude, no level of retardation you chatted. Like, I've been quite upfront with how retarded I thought your takes were, Fatcam. I'm quite upfront with how I've said, like, I've been very fucking to the point of that. Can I be civil and keep a conversation with you? Yeah, but also I've been upfront when I say that what you do is fucking retarded and how you're manipulating the viewers. And you're like, just trust me, bro, it'll work. Don't fucking, look, you can fucking draw fake shit by other people, but you know damn fucking straight what I fucking said to you regarding that shit. I said you're retarded for what you did. Talking about the fat thing,
You never
I
said
literally make jokes about me being, I've just watched, listen to the clip, you fucking bellend. I've just been sent it. Also, you talking about me shrinking my camera, bro? No, this is a fucking, this lens that doesn't fit with the camera. I have to literally stretch it. This is the border as it comes standard.
Oh, that makes
I know I'm a chubby boy. I don't give a fuck. Like, I genuinely don't care. I don't try to make myself look skinny. I've always been a chubby boy. I'll take it, bro. I don't care.
Thank you for the
But the
redirect.
thing is, see, Twiggy, you fucking have your own insecurities too, see, my friend. And that's what
What
it
am I
leaks out,
insecure
like.
about, Nightmare?
My
What am I insecure
insecurities, like,
about?
you're targeting me because I can actually put on some weight and I don't look malnourished or, you know, borderline a terminal patient.
Malnourished. Like, is me being malnourished one of my insecurities? Because
I mean, possibly. You
genuinely do
randomly
not
brought
care.
up my weight. It makes me feel like you're like, insecure
You know
about
why I
yourself.
brought it up because I know it's going to get a reaction. I know you're going to come in here and.
I mean, he's not wrong on that one.
I mean, no, dude. So the thing is, see, this is me calling you out. Like at the end of the day, chat shit, get fucking banged, right?
I like Knightmare.
I don't believe in this ego.
I got you coming in here, crashing out, giving us
How am I
content.
crashing out? I'm giving you a conversation. Crashing out, you scream like a
I don't know.
lunatic
You
on
seem kind of emotional right now.
Again, Twiggy, you can gaslight these balls into your mouth, bro, but you ain't gonna get that level of reaction.
I don't know. It just seems like.
Are we on the
you have
Aussie
to-
set? No, we're not, because you
Where
got
are you,
fired from that,
Pharaoh?
didn't you? That's interesting.
Okay,
Yeah, I
in the
forgot
car.
about that. Yeah. How is Aussie doing, by the way?
I don't care how Aussie's doing. I want to see Aussie fail.
All right, let's go.
Wait, it is interesting you say that, because Rastov made more money in one stream than you did the entire week you were
Do you
solo
think I
streaming.
care
That's
about
fucking crazy,
that?
isn't it?
Do you think that bothers me?
I think it does.
doesn't.
I think it
You
does.
can think it does all you want, but like
You
I
can put up this
I
persona,
don't
but the
care.
problem is people leak through.
What do you mean
really are.
persona,
Don't
right? You've met me in person, so like you saying anything other than like you know
I say
who
what
I
I've seen.
am, you're lying.
I say what I've seen.
You're
I know
lying.
you do a lot to be in this position, but then you pretend you don't care.
I do a lot to be in what
because you're insecure
position?
as fuck. This position.
And I'm insecure about what?
About again the situation I've just mentioned.
What's the situation
I'm
you
not
just
gonna
mentioned?
fucking
You're
analyze-
doing a good job explaining what I'm
Oh,
insecure
you're not doing a
about.
good job of fucking listening, Twiggy. Okay, I would figure when you removed all the fucking shit off your head, you'd actually be able to hear better. Evidently, I was incorrect. But again, you fucking have well, the opinion I've got of you in person is that you will do anything you can to keep this position you have. But yet at the same time, you put across you don't give a
If
fuck.
I would do
That makes you the most
anything that
vulnerable
I
person
can
here,
to
Twiggy.
be in the position that I'm in, right? I would have been so much harder
Up the
on the stream where I'm
stairs?
supposed to defend myself. Like I would have
you're
been so
playing
much
this
more involved. The
shitty
problem is
fucking
I just
persona, bro.
do not care. I don't care.
But you cared when you realized your villain arc was turning everyone against you, though, yeah?
You were being
Yeah,
shot.
I cared then,
Where's
didn't
your
you?
proof?
Oh, your fake
I've
apology the following
always
day.
loved the hate. Where's your proof that I cared?
The following fucking stream that you did where you were apologizing for the shit that you put yourself into.
Oh, you mean the time that I was told to apologize by Keem because he thought it would be funny?
He
I was
didn't tell you to
told
apologize.
like,
Look, let's not make up any
Which
more
streamer-
conversations.
Which apology
Wait.
stream are we talking about?
Exactly.
Are
Which
you
one
talking
exactly,
about
right?
the time at
Let's
Fat Camp I
not
apologized?
fucking-
No, you're gonna shut
No,
up
let's not
about
talk
this. This
about
isn't
the
your
fake
show. Hey,
conversations
guess
you
what?
have with
I can
Keem.
do this. Are we gonna talk about like the time that I crashed out at Fat Camp? Are we gonna talk
You
about
can
the
say to
time?
mute me. That's fucking chill as fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. But at the end of the day,
Oh, come on.
Goodbye, you little British bitch.
Oh, come on.
That
you
was the
kick me because you're too much of a
context,
pussy.
Twiggy. That's the
You kick me because
context.
you're too much of a pussy to deal with it, bro.
I'm not too
That's
much
the
of a pussy.
difference.
I think
wouldn't
it's
take
funny to
on my
kick you
show.
because it gets a reaction out of
Nah,
it.
bro, because you can't handle what I'm
I was
saying.
listening
You can't
to
handle what I'm
him.
saying, bro. I'm chill as fuck. Look how pissed you look.
I was
Hey, look how
listening.
sweat boiling there. Because you can't handle the smoke, bro.
I was listening to
You
him.
dish up, you
Can't
can't take. You
handle
like a bacon
smoke.
baked cakes. I hate
Nightmare, you are like I've dealt
Where
with
the
people
hell
so
are you,
much worse
Pharaoh?
than you are. I've dealt with
What
people
am I
actually
doing?
coming in
I'm
here
doing
trying to
myself.
say that I've done all these terrible things that I just haven't done.
You mean
right?
like when you lie about like Tina giving
Who
out fucking
cares?
bugs to people and stuff
No,
like
Tina
that?
was
Not
handing
like
out Adderall to multiple people at Fat Camp. That's not a lie.
What's your proof?
Yeah, that is a lie.
I don't need proof. All I got to do is say it. And if people
Glammy
don't
was
believe
there.
it,
She
they
says
don't
That
believe
is
it.
a lie.
Glammy wasn't there. Glammy spent most of her time in her cabin. Anybody at Fat Camp can confirm that, except for people who are going to lie because they want to
I
defend
was in
Tina.
the car.
Even though
I didn't see
Tina's
that.
a drug
I did
addict.
not see that
Oh,
at
yeah,
all.
there we go. Yeah. I'm crashing out. But again, I understand what happens. You get triggered to the point where you're like, watch what I can do. And you'll either serve mute me or kick me because you have no argument, bro. You ain't got no game.
You are way over
No,
your
dude, it's
years.
because you know you have no argument.
Fuck
You
are
look
you,
like a
Pharaoh?
fucking bitch, bro. You look fucking
I
sour as fuck, bro. You
like
look like you
to
should take
cause-
the plastics out of your mouth, bro.
I like to make people feel negative things. Oops.
Dude, you don't make me feel negative. I feel fucking amazing, bro. I feel fucking amazing about the situation.
Dead Score says,
Because you know what I've
handle
done?
it, gotta pull a Zay.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm just like fucking watching the front row seat right now while you dig
Which
yourself
is
deep
why
right now.
after you were kicked 3 times, which being kicked 3 times, you lose your host role.
I'm pretty
Being
sure
kicked
this is
yeah,
the
but
same
at the
thing
same
about
time,
you.
but at the same time, this is the channel that I'm on, and I wanted to hear him out, so I wanted him to be here. So
Yeah.
he got kicked out, but I asked him to be here, so that doesn't count.
But he was kicked 3 times. That's the rule.
Yeah, but you
How many
shouldn't have
times have you
kicked
broken
him
it?
because
It's
I was
funny.
listening to
How many
him.
times have you broken out? How many times
I
have you told you to
don't
fuck
care
off the
what you
fuck out when
think.
you were hijacking the show?
Doesn't matter because
Exactly,
I don't
all 3
care. If you
times,
think
right?
I care about what
Exactly. Shut
if
up.
you think I care about what any of you are feeling, then you haven't been listening to me
Why
because
bring it up if you don't care?
I have been forward
bring
from
it
the
up if you don't
beginning
care?
since before I even had a
Why
show.
bring it up if you don't care?
Even when I was on a show, I don't
Twiggy.
care about how you feel.
Why bring
Okay,
it up
I
if you
don't care.
don't
You could be
care?
feeling the worst emotions that you could possibly feel.
Bring it
I
up if you don't
care.
care, Twiggy. Why
Because
bring
it's
it up?
Alright, where we
entertainment.
going,
It gets a
Pharaoh?
reaction out of people.
Twigger, then you getting upset.
I just want the
That's okay.
reaction. I don't care how I
You
look.
can
As
pull
long
this
as you
sociopathic bullshit. You're just a pathetic little fucking man. You're just a pathetic little man. That's
Oh,
all
good
you
job,
are.
Pharaoh.
Listen here.
And everyone's seeing it.
Muffin top, okay?
Muffin top. I don't care.
literally
Only that. I call
the-
myself a chubby boy
The
too,
dumbest
bro.
insult
I
you
don't
can.
care.
You throw words together and think
Yeah,
it's
what
entertaining and
insults
make the
you
entertainment.
come up
I
with?
feel chubby sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, but what do you do then? What do you do? What do you do?
What do I do? I don't do
Where'd you
anything.
go,
I'm just
Pharaoh?
here.
Up here.
Wait, oh, okay.
No, you
I
want
don't
to
think I'm
question what I
anything
do.
that I'm
Oh, okay.
Okay, you want to question what I do. That's fair. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've never once said I'm perfect. Actually,
Oh.
fair. I've never once said I'm a comedic
Wait,
genius.
hold
I never
still.
once said I'm the best host. But tell me what you do that's fucking so great that you feel like you can fucking call out other people
Alright,
like.
let's go.
don't. I just like,
See, no,
regardless of if I was a
amazing.
host or not, I would still call you out on the shit. I would still try to stir shit.
What makes you better?
I don't.
Better then.
I don't
Oh,
think
I've
I'm
seen you
better. I
better.
think that I
Month of
think
March, right?
I
Month of
don't
March,
think
it's
I'm
so
better.
great,
I
didn't
think
you?
that I can get reactions out of people, and I know it works, and I've proven that it works, and I do get the reactions.
reactions
You're in
got
here
you
talking
fired?
right now.
You mean
I don't care about
I'm
being
here because I want to
fired.
be here. No, because I have to be. I'm here because I want to be here.
Same.
Okay, you think like,
Same. I love being here.
The reactions are led to being fired is what you want. I mean, that's interesting.
I'm
That
an
makes sense, I guess.
actual
Poverty flickers on fun.
I love
diagnosed.
being here.
I'm an actual diagnosed sociopath, right?
That was
Like
Wait,
I
how are
already
you
know what I
diagnosed?
am. And
How are you
the
diagnosed?
fact
You
that you
gonna
think
take
that I
some
would just care about like
So we're gonna fake a mental illness now. Is that what we're gonna do? Because you can't.
I don't think it's a mental illness. I think that I'm better than most people because I don't have emotions
No,
restricting
that's called
me.
egotistical moron. Not
That's fine.
Not
That's
psychosis. Bro. Let's not fucking
Bro, come on, let's go.
self-diagnose ourselves because you look at one Reddit post and thought, oh my god, I relate to that. Like,
Nightmare, you don't get enough attention on tests, so you have to come in here.
I'm
That's
happy with
okay.
the viewers we have. No, you will literally just slagging me off for over 10 minutes. You make me part of your content.
Because you act like you're better than me when you are an overweight,
Name one time.
pathetic little being who is also fake.
And
And you pretend to be nice to me in person, but the minute you get the chance, the minute it makes you look good to be against me, you're against me.
I was against you from the beginning.
Yet we sat together in an airport and had this like conversation that I thought was real. It's being civil when you were trying to give me advice and I was like telling you how I felt about you.
That's not being civil because I can be a fucking adult, but I don't like you, Twiggy.
That's not being civil. That's called being fake.
You're a piece of shit. I've made it very abundantly clear that I think you're an
So
asshole.
you tell me how you feel about me from the beginning, then like you fake in the airport, try to give me advice. No, you literally told me. You told me at the airport that you think I should get Rastov fired. You should try. I should try.
That's not quite what I said, actually.
And that
I said, no, that's not quite what I said. If you don't want to respond, I'll respond. So let me respond to that statement. That's a very strong statement. I said, you two are not going to be going together. I think one of you is going to get fired. I said, it's all about who makes the action. I said, you said you'll do anything, and I literally called out there. I said, you want to do anything? Then do something. You're going to have to get Rastov gone.
You also said he was overly emotional.
I'm still fucking talking. Shut the fuck up. I'm still fucking talking. Let me respond to the fucking retarded statement you made. Also, being civil and offering a fucking olive branch in a situation where you look fucking vulnerable is my fucking sympathy towards you, mate. Again, I'm not like you. I'm not a piece of shit that would see someone in public they don't like and start fucking attacking them and verbally assaulting them. You know what? Because I'm a fucking adult, bro. I'll be civil about it. I don't mean I fucking like you, though.
I agree with that.
Wait.
Twiggy is muted.
He's making this is the most amount of sense he's made so far.
Twiggy, you're muted.
Who's server muted?
Me, because you wouldn't let me speak.
Yeah, you're not going to server mute me on the show. Goodbye. You're not coming back. Fuck you, you fat ass piece of shit. Goodbye. I will keep on disconnecting you. I will find it entertaining. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hang on.
Just show how pathetic and desperate you are.
Are you mad?
Okay, hang on. Twiggy.
Mommy, you keep
Hold up.
Twiggy.
Twiggy. Let him talk.
Twiggy. Twiggy. Can I just say something, please? Can I just say something?
Let him talk.
So, you guys, there's like 290 people here. If you just put a like and subscribe on it, that would be so super great. Okay, go ahead.
You're not going to come on a show that you don't run and kick me, bro. Like, that's just not acceptable.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure Lolcow Gaming.
Twiggy, let him talk for a moment.
No, he doesn't deserve it. He's just spreading lies. Like, the fat ass, the overweight piece of shit is just spreading a bunch of stuff that's not true.
It's not the greatest of guns.
I want to see how desperate he is. I want to see how many times he's willing to come back. Because he's proving how desperate he is. And I'm having so much fun with this.
Are you in a car?
You're giving him the crash out right now.
I don't care about the crash out because I think it's entertaining. No matter how bad I look, I think it's funny. Right? It's just funny to repeatedly kick him.
Why are you laughing, Twiggy?
I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Believe it or not.
I'm having fun.
I don't doubt that.
Okay, but like, man. Wait, how'd you get server muted?
I was deafened, bro.
Yeah, it's not me. I'm
He's deafened.
Yes. Fucking pathetic.
I can't server mute anybody. Oh, hey, Knightmare.
That's interesting.
Nightmare.
What?
Thank you for the redirect. And I'm sorry about jumping on the
That's
time.
all right. You're okay. Lolcow Gaming for all the hosts. Let's remember that, right? You don't own Lolcow Gaming, Mr. Baldylocks. You know you don't. It's for all the fucking hosts. Right? We own it equally here, Twiggy. I think that's what you're mistaken, buddy. I can come in as much as I fucking want because it's for all of us, not just for you, little cuckboy.
Dead Score says, and Twiggy wonders why he's not on Aussy anymore. Okay, go ahead.
I don't care about being on Aussy. I was never allowed to be myself on Aussy. I was forced to be somebody I wasn't.
His first day back and he's going to crash out. He's going to crash out.
I don't care about crashing out.
You don't care. You keep kicking me because you're too much of a bitch.
Because it's funny and it gives me a reaction.
Nah, dude, it's not though. What we're showing is that you're starting to crack. Your little egg's starting to crack a bit. That egg white's going to start seeping out. You know what I mean?
You can stay here as long as you want. I
know. I intend to. As long as I want. You're absolutely right.
Yes, you need the attention. It makes me hard to be a self-conscious person in a failing relationship because you've told me the relationship. Let's not forget about how failed that is, right? And your failing job. Your job sucks so bad. And the fact that
you go into the storm, Pharaoh.
Twiggy, I suggest you don't want to talk to you.
You think I value my life?
I want to show you.
I'd let you take it as far as you can to make yourself look bad.
If you put yourself in the me, I couldn't give a fuck because you're that pathetic, bro. You went below the belt and you mentioned something football in this universe. So I'm telling you now, get in the ring if you don't give a shit, and let's see what happens. Dude, I will fucking starve myself for a month to give you an advantage so I feel like shit and I'll still fucking knock centuries shit.
I think you're a pathetic piece of shit.
No, you're a pathetic person. You mentioned my lady.
I'm sorry, are we that good?
No, I haven't mentioned this. I haven't mentioned your fucking lady.
You've been kicked more than 3 times. Bye, bitch!
My channel problem.
Hold up.
That was so stressful.
First off, the stream is back, okay?
Good.
I just keep on doing it. It's not a problem. You think this bothers me?
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm just as petty as Zay.
I know, dude, hold up. Hold up, Twiggy.
What were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
Twiggy. Can I talk for a moment, please? Whoa.
Thank you.
Guys, we ain't fucking doing
it. Alright, we're good.
Look, can y'all stop doing the fucking Zay?
My fucking woman.
Stop pulling the Zay shit right now, okay? Hold on. Jesus.
Oh, let me-
That's pathetic, bro.
Hold on.
I can't wait for your channel to die, bro. I can't wait for you to get fucking fired, bro. That's your reaction. You do care. You do care.
Alright.
You want your channel to die? Come on.
Oh,
Nightmare.
20.
He doesn't care about any of you. He cares about his own success and his fake relationship where he you know, when he was
My
fired,
brother.
he claimed that he was kicked out because of what he did to
I
Roxy.
never said
He
I was
claimed
kicked
his
out. I never
dogs
said
were
that.
taken away. He claimed that he
I
lost the
never
house.
said
and
that.
now
I never said that.
it's
You're
convenient to him. He's
fucking
fucking
lying.
all of it.
Hang on,
That is something
hang on.
you in Minecraft. I heard you talking to Tina about it, and then I heard Tina repeat it multiple
I
times.
mentioned no. I
It came from him now, and you're lying.
Guys, we have a donut.
We
We have a donut.
have a
fucking
We
donut.
have a don't know
We have a
to kick
donut.
Nightmare.
I'll fucking
I'm
go. That's fine.
sorry.
I'll leave now. But I want to say you're a fucking liar. You've been called it many times. Fucking for real. Get in the ring, bro.
You
Get
tried
in the
to
ring.
be sympathy based off the fact that your wife or your woman kicked you out, and you lied about it, and I called you out on it at that camp. Then you got upset with me. Then you pretended to be all friendly with me at the airport because we ran into each other at the airport. And then, as soon as you're not around me in person anymore, you decide to be fake once again. And I'm going to call you out for it because I don't care what people think of me. I've never cared
Twiggy,
what people think about me.
wait. You literally said that you don't want anybody talking bad about your person, but you just literally brought up his, and you
Yes.
brought yours online
So
with no legs, where he didn't bring
I'm
her
not
online.
purposely bringing up my woman saying that she kicked me out, that she took the dogs and she took the house, making her look bad so I can get sympathy from people at that camp when that's something that he did. Okay? Like, I didn't make up stuff about my wife. And if you can talk about my wife, that's fine, right?
I didn't
Don't
mention
it dox us.
Okay,
Hold on. Hold
So
on.
thank you, Bay.
No, he's been
I
kicked out
appreciate your
multiple
$20
times, and
donut.
I respect the rule we have. He can go.
I am being serious. What do you mean?
Ethics.
Sorry, that was a big deal when my internet went down. I don't know what happened with that, but the internet went down, and
We
I had to
literally
restart
don't
everything.
kick him
That
and he's
freaked
just
me out.
coming
So I
back,
need to
so-
calm
I
myself
don't give a
down.
fuck.
Okay, yeah, but
Fucking seems to anyway.
Nightmare, we got a $20 dono for the kickage. Why is?
He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
but
It's
I
all
would've-
about him getting attention.
But I do understand why he's mad because of the.
I don't care why he's mad. His emotions mean nothing to me. I,
I mean,
think he's a
look,
pussy
look.
for being as
I'm not trying
emotional
to
as he
cut
is.
content. We
I
got
know, but
$20 to
Twiggy,
kick
Twiggy,
him.
Twiggy.
And I
Twiggy,
have no
stop for a
rules, so I
moment.
can't kick
Stop
anybody.
it for a moment, please.
Why? People
What?
donated to kick him, so he's getting kicked.
I know, but you're is literally annoying right now. The whole popping in and out shit right here.
Don't blame me, blame him for keeping on coming in.
Yeah, bro, Keemstar's literally probably sleeping. There's no freaking way.
I know.
So, like,
But Connor, 118 with the $5 says, Keemstar, get rid of this clown.
that's what I was talking about. Like, he's probably sleeping, Connor. But thank you so much for the 5.
For another studio.
Okay,
All right, we'll have to go over there.
Studio B.
There's no need for that.
Multiple
You don't need to
people
do
told me
that.
You were talking about me in the test chat, and that's fine, right? But most
Like
people
you
did.
didn't fucking.
That's when I realized that you weren't
I
real with
spoke
me.
everything I've said about you. I've said to you in text.
No, you haven't. You
Okay,
acted
you
like you
guys
were
are
the
on
best
air.
buddy when we were at
Everything I've.
Goodbye.
Oh, again?
What the? Oh, come on.
Stop.
Content.
Stop.
Stop. Come in,
He doesn't have
content.
any right. He doesn't have any right to be
Goodness,
here.
We're
and
not
it's
doing this,
fun.
bro. We're not doing this.
If you're gonna
We're not
fight,
fucking doing
fight
this
it on air.
anymore.
If you're gonna fight it on air.
Fine, let's fight it on air. I don't appreciate
I'm
you saving my
fighting.
fucking woman, bro.
No, this is
Like,
what
I would
I'm
never
making
fucking.
money,
I would
right?
never fucking say that to your about your fucking lady, and I still
You
haven't.
have said
I'm not.
things.
I've
Don't
never said
even
anything about
lie.
your lady. What have I said about your lady? You're a fucking idiot.
I thought
You
I
and
just
Tina
thought-
were both in a chat, like talking about how fat my wife is together. Maybe that's a lie.
You
but
never
that's
said
what
that.
was-
What the fuck,
Oh,
dude?
okay, sure.
Why would I, as a fat person, call someone who's skinnier than me fat? How retarded is that?
As a fat person, call my wife fat, bro. Why would
Because
you
Tina's fucking Tina does what the fuck she wants, bro. Tina and me are not the same person. Tina says her things, she owns her things. That's down to her, bro. But I've never once said that about your fucking lady. As a matter of fact, when I could have fucking had you done for your fucking for the whole leg situation, I intentionally stayed away from it because I was worried that people were gonna go real life on you and your lady for the leg
People
fake
have already
situation.
been in real life. People have already sent shit to my house. I don't care about
Which
that
I don't
anymore.
fucking want to happen, which is why I strayed away from
It's
the beginning.
already
Even when you were being
happened.
this insufferable asshole. But then you fucking bring up my lady. There's a difference, you know. I have fucking sympathy for you and your fucking real life, right? But then you bring up my fucking woman. There's just no need at all. You could have
You
insulted
pretend-
anything about me.
You
but
pretend
didn't.
to be my.
You
Oh
did
yeah,
something else.
Rastov, we were playing Fortnite. I
literally
just stopped for a
told
second because my internet
They
was down.
told me that you supported me and that you were on my side at the airport.
I never said
breather.
that. I
And
never
that's
said I
all.
was on your
Yes,
side.
you did.
I've never said I was on
That
your
isn't gonna
side.
make it not true, bro.
I've never said I was on your side. You
You
were
did.
fucking high as
You
a kite.
literally told me I need to try to force Rastov out. You were the person who told me
No,
that. And
I told you. I
that's
said if you
what I'm
give
gonna
a
be able to
fuck and you want to do something, you got to get him out because he's going to do the same to you. Because both of you will never be able to be on the same show together. I made that abundantly fucking clear, and I told fucking
That's
Rastov
not
the
what
same
you
thing.
said.
Dude, I fucking made it very blatantly clear what I fucking thought about that situation, and I've made it
You
very blatantly clear. on
Rastov is a
text as well.
snake. You said that you no longer have respect for him. You no longer trust him because of the fact that
I've
he
spoke-
he
that's not what I
faked.
said, Tom.
You thought that his crash out when you were moderating the stream was not real, and then you found out it was real, and then you're like, he's a fucking bitch. So then you decided to be on my
that's not
side.
true at all.
That is
I don't
very
even
true.
need to
And
be
you can lie about it all you want. I don't
Okay,
care. I
tell
don't
me
care
to
who
put
people
something with
believe.
evidence because you keep
Put
lying.
the truth out there, and if people don't believe it, they don't believe
Dude,
it. I don't
you
care.
don't
I got
fucking
nothing
lie,
to
bro.
lose.
You don't fucking you lie all the time. Like you just can't say a fucking
Where's your
coherent sentence
proof?
because you have nothing else. Where's your proof that I'm lying? Where's your proof?
Where's your proof that I'm lying?
Show me
What
the
have I
proof.
lied about?
Dude, you've been called up by fucking Keem. You've been called up by myself. You've been called up by so many people for lying. You've been caught in lies so many times. No one believes you, dude. Catch me in a lie, bro. When have I been caught in a lie?
When you faked your camera.
Oh, thank you, Rastov.
Like, when you tried to be skinnier than you were on camera.
Dude, that's the fucking camera. I literally make a
Your
fucking
camera
flash
has
for you.
literally changed since then. Like you look at your
Dude.
camera now, you look like a fat fuck, bro. You didn't look like a fat fuck.
I don't care if
before.
I'm fat, bro. I don't care. I don't think you understand how much I don't care.
understand. I'm skinny. I'm better
Thank
than
you, CJ.
That's fair. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I genuinely don't care if I'm fat or not. I don't think you understand how much that means a little fuck to me. Like, I really don't.
Oh,
give a
you
fuck.
seem very insensitive.
We'll
about
get back to
it,
gaming in a
Pat.
minute.
No, I don't, bro. What do you mean? I was up when I was wearing a
very
vest.
sensitive about
I was wearing like a fucking low cut vest. Like, I just don't care, bro. I don't care about my weight. My weight doesn't fucking affect what I do in real life.
Sure.
Okay, guys.
I just
But
like
to be fair, you too busy women fucking came to fucking
know
what's
for
going
the
on.
fact that if I'm here the whole time, right, you're just not gonna leave because you're obsessed. You can't deal with this, right?
No, but you mentioned my woman, so now I want to get you in a box.
You're a pathetic little bitch, bro. You got being bring my wife, right?
I never brought your wife up. I never brought your wife up. So you know
you did. You wanted a reaction.
Nah, dude, I never brought up your wife, bro. I never brought your wife up. You're fucking lying, bro. You're lying. But you know what? I wish I was as pathetic as you do, and I'm not going to, because she's a lovely woman. I would never do that to her.
That's what I'm saying about
But let me tell you something. You keep mentioning my woman. I'm telling you now for a fact, either you get fucking fired or you meet me in the fucking ring and we have a legal fight.
I'm so scared of you, bro. Like,
I don't want you to be scared. I want you to prep. I want you to stop taking this seriously.
Because you hurt my
I want to see you in the. No. I want to get you in a ring.
Physically harm you.
They're doing it anyway. I may as well get a fucking freebie, and I'm pissed I couldn't fight S1K. So I want to fucking fuck you up instead.
You're just a violent person. Just admit it.
No, I'm not violent.
No, you're a violent person.
No, I want you to back up.
You want to harm those who hurt your feelings.
Back up this
Words
fucking
are so harmful. I gotta take.
I want you to back this back up, bro. Because you know what's funny? If you do come in the ring and I knock the 7 series of shit out of you, like I know will happen. You know what happened? No one will give a fuck what you have to say anymore. Because you have nothing to back against it.
I don't.
All right.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, Gino has something to say though. Gino, go ahead and take the floor.
What up, Gino?
I forgot it.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
But regardless, like, look, I know I'm a pathetic piece of shit. I'm a waste of life. I offer nothing, right? But as long as I'm here, you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna step away. I've got to get some sleep. I might as well just give up right now and just quit, right? I might as well step away from the whole.
Yeah, because your ego will let
right?
you do that, bro. Your ego will let you do that.
Light sticks. I might have light sticks.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be put in a situation where either you fight me in a fucking ring or you get fired, dude. For real.
I don't care.
You don't add a fucking bark without adding a bite to it, bro. You don't bark out without adding a bite to it. You're too much.
If you think that it's worth fighting each other over, you're a fucking retard.
No, I just don't think you mention my fucking lady. You can insult me all you want. You mention my lady, I'll shoot you in the ring.
A pathetic human being and possibly a pathetic waste of life.
Yeah, like yourself, bro. Quit then.
I don't care if I'm a pathetic waste of life.
Pussy.
But I will.
Pussy.
I will.
What?
Because you're too much of a pussy to handle heat, bro.
Twiggy.
Can't handle fight, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
I've already been told by you, by Xiley, by Boogie, by multiple people that
I was over. Yeah, no, I
was
engaged like I could be with someone I fucking dislike. I think I'd be the most neutral out of fucking all the people, bro. I can't stand you. I was trying to be neutral.
I can't stand you either.
Let you don't talk.
All right. Lammy and Pharaoh, I think you guys should like lip and like act like them while they're arguing.
Wait, what? Act like them? Oh no!
Fucking too goddamn fast.
No.
Come on, it'd be really funny.
The point is, like, I don't have time for this, right? I need
You
to
only
get
wanted to
sleep.
make a reaction, though.
No, I didn't want to reaction. I said your woman is a bitch because she kicked you out because that's what you said.
Yeah, I never said that. I said we were going for trouble because of other stuff I don't want to bring up.
I don't want to bring up.
I didn't say shut the dog. I never said that. You're a fucking liar. I literally, when Tina mentioned it, wait. When Tina mentioned it, I literally said to Graham, I said, why the fuck is she saying I'm homeless? What the fuck? That's not how deep it went. I didn't want any of that to be available.
I told her, and then you had to play it off.
You're fucking wrong.
I heard it mentioned multiple times. You mentioned it.
Tina fucking over-exaggerated it, and that's fine. Like, she knows we live together, so she fucking put that together, I guess. But I never strictly said that. You're wrong for assuming that. But again, it's nothing like you. You know, nothing like you to fall.
You said it first, and then Tina was talking about how fucked up that is that she would do something like that. You threw your woman under the bus for sympathy.
I didn't fucking throw her under the bus, dude.
Potentially,
you know what? You use your woman for content, bro. You use your woman for content because nobody fucking cares about you. You had to add the fact that you were a fucking carer of an amputee victim to get sympathy because no one gives a fuck about you. That's what you had to do. You had to manipulate the audience into giving a fuck about what you did for your legless wife. You had to fucking use her like that because you're fucking nothing else. That's what you had to do. Yeah. That's what you had to do, bro. You're pathetic.
The difference between me and you is that I
pathetic.
don't care about any of this.
It's a fucking disability because you had nothing entertaining to bring to the table. Get it
Maybe
fucking
I
right.
didn't, right? And I should have been gone before now, but yeah, I'm still here for whatever reason. So I'm going to keep on giving it what I can.
I'm pretty sure you said you quit way too much than fucking Russell said according to you. So when you quit?
I just wanted to see a reaction to saying
I just don't care. I don't care if you quit.
You do care. You want me
No, I
gone
don't.
because
I want to see
you
you in
are
the ring.
so emotionally invested.
I know,
You're letting
I just want to see you in the
take
ring.
control over you.
No, this is
You
emotion, bro.
see
This
me
is
in the
standing
ring.
business.
You are not
This
the
is
kind of person to hop in a ring.
This is
You
standing in
bitch
a...
out.
Want to bet?
Yeah,
How much you want to bet? I will bet you
Yeah,
20 fucking thousand.
you pay for me to go to Europe, and I'll fight you, bro.
No, I'll come to America, bro. I'll come to America.
Come to America, pay your way. I'm not paying shit for it. You pay everything for me.
You come to the July 4th party and I'll fucking see you in that ring.
I'm not going to the July 4th party.
But you better fucking make it there.
No, I wasn't invited. I'm not going to something I'm not invited to. That's fucking weird.
I'll have to speak with Keeman about that and we'll get that sorted.
All right, but like also, we'd have to fight in Europe because I can't legally fight somebody in the United States.
You can with the boxing. We can just fucking do a little bit of him thing. Sparring, right? It's
No,
sparring, right?
I can't. It's not
not?
sparring, for one.
Why not?
Because literally the first time I was ever in a fight with somebody, I broke their jaw.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, I'm not allowed to fight people because of my bone structure.
Yeah, dude, whatever. That's some fucking stupid shit.
You
Dude.
can
You know
say
why?
that,
Because you
and I
probably
don't
bring a
care.
fucking knife to it, because that's the kind of person you are.
Yeah, you're
Probably
just
fucking bring a knife to it.
retarded.
No,
Like,
dude. Yeah. The guy's flexing all of his fucking unique knives. That's the kind of
You're
person you are.
covered in
You think that.
tattoos, you have colored hair, like you have to find a way to stand out because you have nothing to offer anybody.
What do you mean? That makes no sense, because I like art. So does like the majority of the world where people have tattoos.
I like art. I like art.
I don't care, dude. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. You literally have tattoos yourself.
Piece of shit. And like, I agree with Xiley for $2 New Zealand. Jumping to violence is intellectual competence.
Do you know what? That's a very good point. But considering he can't understand human, I got to treat him like an animal. So I got to be an animal myself. So now I want him to enter the ring so I can fucking fight him with gusto.
No, you just
and
want to
again,
prove.
when I'm stood over you while you're on the
you
fucking
have
ground,
this
right, and you're
weird-
contemplating the fucking last bit of your remnants of your existence, when I have you on the floor there, I'm gonna fucking
Brother, I could
bro.
die tomorrow and it wouldn't bother me. Like, you
Whatever.
wouldn't care.
Fuck off, dude. You're still here because you care. Otherwise, you would have fucked off ages ago.
No, I think it's fun. I like getting reactions out of people.
Whatever.
Is that
You
a
were
problem?
such a fucking liar and a pussy, bro. You ain't got no fucking
I am
balls.
getting
You have
constant
no fucking
reactions. front of you.
bro.
You're the one yelling at me, yet I'm here, calm.
You've been yelling at me this entire time. You're clearly retarded.
Because it's fun.
Maybe I can't fight you. It'd be wrong to hit fucking someone who's clearly mentally deficient.
Hey,
it would be so wrong to punch me because I'm retarded. But also, I just think you're pathetic in waste of life. I don't care if I'm having a Kanye moment. Pharaoh, when have I ever cared about what people think of me? Ever.
All the fucking time. All the time. It's leaked through this entire stream, brother. It's leaked through this entire stream.
I did my best.
If I care what people think of me when I say the things that I just say on the stream, like
it's okay. Like I'm gonna show you what happens. I'm gonna act on business, and I'm gonna show you in that ring what happens. Unless you post it,
I stand on business. I'm gonna get violent.
You were looking for a way to trigger me, and you know what? You mentioned my lady. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get triggered.
I did tell him that.
If she's a sweet little fucking retard who's as emotional as you, she's a fucking bitch, bro.
When I'm done with you in that fight, I'm gonna grab you by the fucking throat and make you apologize on camera.
I'm gonna apologize. You kill me before
I'm going to make you a fucking I want to bet. We'll see what happens. You're gonna apologize to her on camera. I'm telling you now. You were going to fucking apologize to her on camera. I'll make sure that happens. I'll bet every fucking penny I have.
Apologize. Like that's just not a problem.
We'll see, dude. We'll see. We'll see.
Like,
I'm going to make you fucking beg for her to accept your apology. I'm going to make it. No. I'm controlled about this. Wait. I'm controlled by the fact that I want to fuck you up. I'm controlled by it. I know the words aren't going to work with you. So I know that you're fucking that level of a fucking smooth brain individual.
It's
with only fucking physical ways to make you win. And I'm going to teach you a fucking very strong lesson. I'm going to teach you a fucking very strong lesson.
Out of me. I will let you beat the shit out of me. I will never take the first hit because I know if you take the first hit.
No, I'm doing the ring. I'm not going to attack you in the street. I'm not going to attack you in the street. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm going to take you in the ring, bro. I'm going to take you in the ring legally, and I'm going to fuck you up legally in the ring. I'm not going to have you in the street. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm not going to pull a knife from you. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm not going to bring a knife there. I'm just going to fucking just take you in the fucking ring. And I'm going to that's the kind of person you are.
On the stream. No, you're fucking
the kind of person you are. You are pathetic and weak. That's who you are. You are weak, pathetic.
Maybe I am. Maybe I should just fucking kill myself, right? Maybe I should end it all.
Make those fucking comments because you want me to pay sympathy. I have no sympathy for you.
Down this stream because you're having a girl.
Yeah. I know you're not going to do it. I know you're just trying to get a reaction. I know you're not going to do it.
I was trying to get a reaction. Obviously, I was trying to get a reaction.
I know, but like, come on, let's calm it down for a moment. We've been on for the last 20 minutes now. Let's calm it down, okay? Let's calm it down just for a moment. Okay?
I just like again, like I don't like again. We can have a conversation. I don't know why you have to bring someone that's literally nothing to do with this universe. Because you're pathetic. You have nothing on me. You can call me fat. I don't care. You can make jokes on my height. I don't care. You can make fun of my hair, my tattoos, whatever. I don't care.
You are pathetic, man.
I don't care. I don't care. Like you can take a piss out of that, but you're trying to look for a vulnerability, and you found it. I'll kill for my woman. I will, but I'm gonna have you in the ring instead.
Okay.
I'll do what any other man would do for their woman.
So you kill me?
No, we're not.
That's not quite what I'm saying. I said I love
what you're saying. I think.
No.
That's what I heard.
No. You're gonna listen to what I'm saying. I would do anything for my woman, and I know you would do the fucking same, right? So let me tell you what I can do instead. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna take you in the fucking ring. I'm gonna teach you a fucking lesson. You're laughing, but you know you're fucking scared, bro. I know you won't show up that hard.
Why am I scared?
Because you know
why would I be scared of you?
Because you know
the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And you're a massive person. You're severely overweight. You're not healthy.
Yeah, you're gonna see how healthy I get by July, man. I'm telling you. I need motivation anyway. I want to fight.
Yes, but the thing is, I'm not going to.
I'm going to motivate.
I wasn't invited.
If you get invited, you better fucking be there. I'm gonna try and fucking see what I can do.
No, you're not fighting.
You're a pussy then.
You're not threatening each other in real life. Knock it
off. We're fighting in a ring. Glammy, we're fighting in a ring.
When Knightmare gets emotional, he has to take it to real life. He has to.
No.
Do it. He's so insensitive. No, he's so sensitive about himself. He has so much of a lack of confidence that he just has to try to prove himself in a ring.
I'm just gonna make you back up what you said about my lady. No, I'm just gonna make you back up what you said about my lady.
No, thank you, zombie.
Guys,
I'm going to fucking crush you in that ring. I'm gonna make sure you go back to the hospital bed.
She's probably ugly as fuck too.
You're gonna apologize. You're gonna apologize. You're gonna apologize, bro. You're gonna apologize for what you said. You think you're fucking nuts, bro? Shut the fuck up. You think you're fucking nuts, bro? You have no fucking clue what you're doing. I'm gonna put you in a hospital bed. See that ring, bro.
Is that a threat?
That's a fucking promise, bro. It's a promise. When you get in that ring, bro, you ain't even fucking walking. That's for sure.
Guys,
we have
Red Dono.
Red Dono. Lost the game for $100. This is good gaming content. I know, right?
Sorry.
For real.
Bro, are you scared of me? Because for one,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
From everything you've said at Fat Camp,
you can do a fucking fake smile. You think you can do a fucking fake smile and look crazy, bro? You have no idea who you're fucking dealing with.
Waste of a human life. I'm talking, right? You can't even afford to come to the US because you're having so much problems with your job. Because remember, they exiled you. They kicked you out. You lost your job.
Oh, it's John.
How are you going to come to Fat Camp?
Oh, hey, John.
Also, heck with $2. He's having a girl moment. That'd be glammy.
Oh, thank you.
I still have my job. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm getting paid.
Oh, that's not what you were saying in VC.
I'm in the middle of suing him. No, I said
we're kicking you out.
No, dude. What the fuck is going on here?
So I'm fucking Twiggy's been flashing out, so he decided to mention my woman. So I said I want to see him in the fucking ring in America.
That is true.
And I'm gonna knock the 7 shit out of him.
That is true.
That like the only person who would be with Knightmare is a fat, ugly bitch, and he got a little too offended about it.
And you're gonna fucking back up when I fuck you up in that ring.
He's saying he's gonna put me in a hospital bed in real life.
I will. When you're in that ring, bro. When you're in that boxing ring, you sign for.
But I heard you were gonna hurt yourself in Minecraft, Twiggy. What's up with that?
Yes.
Oh no, I would never harm myself.
He's posting.
He was trying to imply that I'm a pathetic waste of a human life.
That was said on stream.
What should I do about it?
I never said you should kill yourself. I think you fucking saying that's pathetic because you know you don't mean that. You're just using it to bait fucking sympathy.
Oh, I'm baiting it.
I'm going
not
to fuck you up in that ring.
But
I know you won't come in that ring. You're a pussy. So your words have no standing to me, Twiggy. You have nothing for me, mate.
You can't even afford to come to the US yet. You're acting like you're all big and tough.
Right, you think that I won't fucking trust me, man? When
You were
when
complaining the whole time at Fat Camp about how like you could barely afford to be there, that it took everything, but it was worth the
because of the situation, my work illegally underpaying me. But again, that's private stuff you bring into it. We don't need a fucking goal for that. Real life shit.
Yeah, stop saying it though. I do not want what the fuck is going on here? Dude, I just woke up in the middle of the night to like do some late night refactor, and I'm getting added in chat because Twiggy's talking about hurting himself in Minecraft, and these two fucking retards are playing a video game while you two spurg out about dumb shit. Did I get that right?
Well, I don't you're going in real life with shit just 1 to 1 because you're how much of a pathetic bitch you are.
Nightmare, shush, nobody cares what you're saying.
Make me shut up.
I have kicked him from this show over 10 times. It's been probably about 20 times. I kicked him, and he just keeps on showing up.
Well, guess what? I can kick you too. That's mean.
Already, and this was we had already set this up, so this is the last time we'll be doing it. Hey, this will be the last time we'll doing it at this time.
That doesn't change my statement. It's Jover. You both been kicked off your shows, and you're on the way out.
I don't think that's
it's okay.
true.
I do. I think I'm on my way out. I think I have nothing to offer.
Well, you've been shitting all night.
Monologuing. Nobody cares. Jesus Christ.
You've been shitting on the foot all night, man. My good God, you did. And fight with Nightmare. You're supposed to lead a Minecraft while saying Minecraft. Good
okay,
Lord.
no, that was just me trying to bait him because like
you're on stream though.
I know,
Ready up, Pharaoh.
but like it's clearly not serious, right?
Timer doesn't start over, does it?
And I want to clarify. I regardless of how bad things get online, right? I just don't care about it because at the end of the day, I can turn my computer off. I can go back to my real life, my happy relationship. I've got a beautiful plot of land that I live on. I have other work opportunities outside of this. Like I can turn it off, and it's non-existent to me. Right?
So we have 3 hours to go.
I'm hearing out of your mouth.
Oh, he's back.
How you doing, Twiggy?
My fucking Discord crashed after I was kicked.
Oh.
Hopefully it crashed again.
Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're going until 12 tomorrow, 12 a.m.
All right. Good luck. You guys got this. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, besides after my internet crashing completely, that sucks.
It's funny how I show up and certain people start leaving, but I won't point out anything else.
You know, we got.
That's off. Was that who you're pointing out?
All right, where are you going?
Side.
Huh?
And Nightmare side. Let's hear Twiggy's side because of his crash out.
Oh, darling, we've been
Literal
listening to
Discord
Twiggy's
crash.
crash
So
out
like,
for
let me
about
just be
2
clear,
hours
right?
now.
I'm having fun. Maybe I'm having a little bit too much fun,
No, I mean,
right?
you're fine. You brought
But,
content.
like,
It was all right.
when I get a reaction out of somebody, I enjoy it. I can't help it. And like, if you're gonna talk about my wife, you're gonna talk about my relationship, right? I'm going to bring your relationship into it.
I don't remember him talking about your wife, but
He did it in the test chat. I had multiple people let me know in VCs that he was talking about my wife.
Oh.
I've known about it for
Why are you
days.
talking about your wife then? Why
Because
would you
he was-
everybody thought your wife was chill as fuck, bro?
Yeah, no, everybody
A lot
did.
of people
but
are
then
wondering how'd you even
Tina
like
starts
your wife because
talking.
she's a little out of your league, dog.
Tina started talking
Crazy.
about how my wife was fat on Queens and like in
That's not true
VCs,
at
and
all.
Nightmare was just like bouncing off of that, right?
I mean, she's not fat. I'd say she's definitely a big, but like she's tall and shit. Like she's still
Yeah,
like
like,
skinny
she's
for her
not fat,
height.
though.
Nah,
And
she's
like, if you're gonna
big.
talk about my wife, bro, I don't
Bullshit,
care.
bro.
Like, I will do
That's
whatever I
fucking
can to make you feel something negative. Like, you're not gonna talk about her. And I don't care how much it ruins my reputation because, like, at the end of the day, my relationship is the only thing I actually care
right,
about.
and but see, that was the problem. Was that you said that about his though after you said not to talk about.
Yeah, because he's gonna talk about mine.
I.
You want to see how it feels? I will show you exactly how I'm feeling. I will make you feel what I'm feeling.
Pretty fucking edgy, Twiggy.
I don't care if it's edgy, John. You've
know
known me
about-
way before I was a host. Like,
Yeah,
even
but, like-
tonight, who I have been tonight, that's tame compared to like who I was before I was a host.
Well, I just didn't
I know,
realize
like,
he talked
No,
about her
what's
because
going
he
on with
never
your
talked
headset?
about her.
You got an AirPod in.
He never talked
I
about
don't know why
her
it's
from as
cable.
far as what I knew. So that's why it was confusing to me.
You're not going to talk about it, especially when you're talking to Tina about how like your woman left you and that you're homeless now and that she took the dogs trying to get sympathy because you were fired from your job because you told me where a Chucky doll was. Like, if you're going to try to do some pathetic shit like that to get sympathy, I'm not.
I know, but like,
Age take me off limits.
So wait, you're telling me that Tina lives rent free in your head? She got into your head, bro?
No, I'm saying that's what Nightmare was telling Tina, like right before the rewind stream where we had to like debate like, you know, our sides over the whole Roxy thing, right?
So Tina was in the test chat and was talking to Nightmare, and Nightmare was talking mad shit
No,
about your
this
wife
was in
saying she left
person.
you.
This was in person. This was at Fat Camp. He was telling Tina about how his woman left him, took the dogs, and took the house, and now he was homeless because of all the like the Chucky stuff.
Oh,
right.
got you.
Like he was doing
Nah,
that
no,
to
that's
get
not true.
sympathy, and that just
I
fucked
saw
me
him with
over.
the dogs the other day. I literally saw him when he was in
Yeah,
Discord
he's with him now,
the
but that's something he said at Fat Camp when he wasn't around his woman to get sympathy from Tina, right? I don't know who else he said that to, but multiple people.
I'm gonna have to talk to T-Dog and confirm that story, but
That's fine.
Eh.
Like Tina talked about it multiple times at Fat Camp. Not only that night, but she kept on bringing it up until the point where Nightmare was rehired.
Let's
right?
go, Pharaoh. We're gonna get
Oh,
creamed
fuck my
in
life.
here. Yeah, well, I didn't
I
know that
I
part.
think it's
That's why I was
pathetic.
confused.